Did Romani get to Storm? You mean Snowcloak? No, we did not get to Snowcloak yesterday. Hikari. We did do patch 2.1 and 2.2 though. We're starting 2.3 tonight. Yeah, we're gonna be relaxing for the rest of the night. I'm just vegging. Today was pretty stressful, all things considered. Yeah, we all got our pretty. You got one of those days where nothing really bad happened, but you just blech the entire fucking day. It's kind of like a little cloud hanging over your head. Wondering is like, oh, this fucking sucks. This feeling doesn't really jive with me that well, So it's like at that point in time, it's like when everything's said and done, when the night's just about to wrap up, what do? You just relax for a bit. Leave the stream and come to mine. Kay, thanks. No, make me. But thank you for the resub, Jason. I appreciate that. Yeah, so when I'm down and out and shit like that, I log into 14 and just chill for the rest of the night. And that's what I plan on doing now. Just having fun with the theater rhythm demo. So much fun. How many songs are in the demo? Out of curiosity. I actually don't know the answer to that. How's it going, Storm? Yeah, so we're going to be continuing with the post-AR adventures, and now we're in patch 2.3. So, in terms of the trials we have left, we have Ramu, we have Shiva, and we have Nabrialis, the Asian. 30 songs in the demo. That's one hell of a fucking demo. God damn. Blue Platinum, thank you for the tier 1 for 34 months. Well, would you look at that? I'm glad I stuck around for as long as I have. I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day, John. Soon to be 3 years, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I agree. Was it 12, 24? Yeah, 36. So 2 more months. 2 more months. 2 more months and you'll be at 36 months. That's crazy. Hey, Fonz, how's it going, dude?
Pretty right. Finally uploading a video after August of last year.
How does it feel?
Weird, because it's just me playing through a fucking demo of Theater Rhythm.
Oh, okay. How many? So I just learned that it's like 30 songs in that fucking thing.
Yeah, no, the demo is pretty beefy. I got about 2 hours of video just playing through all the songs in the demo. So,
is every Final Fantasy represented in that demo, or just a select few?
So the ones in there are 2, 5, 7, 13, 14, and 15.
What songs do they have for 14? Out of curiosity.
ARR.
Oh, it's all AR. Okay.
At the moment, it's ARR.
You got to keep it familiar for the free trial players.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did boot it. When I heard the song, I was like, "This sounds nostalgic." By the way, I picked up a copy of 14 today.
Did you?
Yep.
Just what, like old school 2.0 or 1.0?
It's on PS3.
Oh Lord. Well, that just leaves either Heaven's Ward or 1.0 or Realm Reborn.
It's AR. It's ARR.
It's ARR.
1.0 never made it to PS3.
Yeah. Wait, 1.0 never made the PS3? That was only PC?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It was advertised and it was going to be on PS3, but
right.
I never made it.
Okay.
Well, I just wasted my money. This was a $5, so
yeah, I was like, he probably did not spend much on it in the first place. But it is essentially just a waste of a disc, though, because you can't even boot it up on PS3 anymore.
I mean, I wanted to get a copy of, I wanted a physical copy of 14 at least, to just, in case I ever have to display all the games at once for some reason.
I mean, that's ultimately why I got the fucking 1.0 Collector's Edition, because that shit's just gonna look nice on my shelf. And it does. It's actually one of my favorite Collector's Editions that I have now. Outside of Octopath Traveler.
I have the 11 starter package from like all those years ago that I still have, so.
Yeah, and I got a cool hat.
I don't play 11 anymore. It's still there. It does play online, and it brings me to rage every day.
You just get something because it looks cool. Emotional feelings be damned. Henry Tunes, let me do you have a tip for anxiety of not knowing what to do when looking for new jobs? So in my case, Henry Tunes, if you're in the process of trying to get a new job, you can't be the one thing that you got to be aware of at the moment, especially if you're like in dire need of money, you can't be picky. So my mentality when I was job hunting was a very dartboard mentality. You just start applying for everything. You start applying for everything and you hope something sticks. You can't if you're just trying to get something that pays a check like every week or every 2 weeks, you just can't afford to be picky. So I'd say don't worry about the idea of getting a job or not getting a job. Just apply to everything and just enlist on whatever sticks. Because what's important right now is you earning a check. When you earn enough and get a foundation for yourself, we can get a little more comfortable, then maybe you can consider, okay, is this a place that I want to stick with for a little while longer? Or maybe I can do a little better and maybe apply somewhere else. But right now, you're just trying to set a foundation. So I'd say, so don't worry about not ever getting a job, because I don't think getting a job is that hard, especially if you're like trying to do the regular 9-to-5 shit. It's just the problem that I see with folks who ask this question is that they try to be picky off the get-go, and it's like, you can't afford to be picky because you don't have a job at all. Right now, you need to find some means of getting a paycheck. What do you think of the idea if the 1.0 story, not the gameplay, it was added to 14 in its currency and added as an optional story quest? Nah, you see, I don't think they'd ever add 1.0 as an optional story side quest. I think at this point they're just going to stick with what they have already and just incorporate it into like flashbacks or callbacks and shit like that. The only thing that I would like for them to incorporate from 1.0 is just the cutscene quality, but that is never going to happen. I think so anyway, without heavily revamping the game's spaghetti code. Because I still go back and watch like the old 1.0 cutscenes, and it's like, man, they really did put all the money in this. Like, and nothing else. Cutscenes are beautiful in 14. Hey Tez, how's it going? No, we're live streaming 14 for the rest of the night. Well, we're continuing on with the post ARR MSQ. We're doing 2.3 starting tonight. Unless the graphics update is just that damn good. Well, they say that's the thing, Hikari. The graphics update is going to touch up all the models and shit, right? But I don't know about the animations themselves. I know they talked about sprucing up a couple of animations for like battles and shit, but cutscenes, I'm not entirely sure. I would love for everything to get a touch up, but that sounds like a humongous endeavor, and it is regardless of their intention. But I don't know if they're going to touch up animations first and foremost. I think right now they're just going to update the shaders so that the models just look a whole lot. I can't wait, man.
Remember, this game also still runs in like code from like mid 2010s.
Yeah. This is still technically a PlayStation 3 game. Like, if we're being absolutely fucking real.
Because in reality, the only thing that's been increased in like, well, there's model quality in the expansions, but like in base game, it's still fairly PS3-ish, just with a better frame rate.
Thanks a lot, John. I'll definitely remember that. I believe it's more of the fact that I don't have tons of experience. Is this your first job, Henry, out of curiosity? Because if it's your first job, I mean, just to make yourself feel better, nobody has experience when they're doing their first job. Honest to God, the hardest part is just making the jump. That's all it is. Jiggle, I appreciate it for the bits. Yeah, today was stressful. No, it was nothing terrible. It's just like, you know, you got your days where it's like, fuck me, dude. You know, but it's fine. Like, I just, it's exactly why I fucking load up this game where I just live stream for the rest of the night and just veg. I really hope the 7.0 graphics update will add Doki Literature Super Saiyan, FSR and XCSS Xenoblade Chronicles X, because if it really adds the massive graphics overhaul, something like Doki Literature Super Saiyan is a much people with 4K displays. That is a lot of words you just said. Oh, we're going to the Adventures Guild. Oh, I think this is where Alphino starts thinking about recruiting the Crystal Braves. And nothing bad will happen after this. I'm doing just fine, Big. Oh, is it Big Nuggy? That's what you like to see when you order a meal. Unless I have like a conjoined twin and it's like, maybe this one didn't cook all the way.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
Quite.
This riot was anything but an isolated
I just want to punch Alphino in the throat. 2.0 Alphino, I want to punch in the fucking throat. There is a
restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over.
Am I planting red flags? No, I'm not planting red flags.
The wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
Why not the balls? You can breathe without your balls. Can't breathe without your throat.
Is this still pre or post voice actor change?
This is pre-voice actor change. We are getting close to the voice actor change, though. I think starting in like 2.5 is when they start making the transition. But then Heaven's Sword is like it's completely new, and it's like, holy shit, what happened here? Yeah, because from what I understand, most of Realm Reborn's voice acting was state-based, like actual United States. And then starting with Heaven's Sword and over, they transitioned over to a British studio.
That's why you have a lot of like famous anime voice actors doing voices in here.
Or folks trying to do a fucking accent and it doesn't sound very good at all.
I mean, Duda sounds fine.
I mean, there's some voices here that I don't mind. Like, I love the Richard Epcar's Gaius. I thought it was okay. And that's all I can really think about right now. Because he's the only one that comes to mind. Sam Riegel? Regal, sorry. Sam Riegel is who?
Voice of Kern Teddy. For 14, I could not fucking say anything.
Sam Riegel is what? Alphino? Oh, who's Cam Clark? Who's Cam Clark voicing in Realm Reborn? Oh wait, shit! Is Cam Clark Thancred?
The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal.
Or is it Lolorito? The Sam Riegel is Alphino, okay. And Cam Clark is Lolorito, really? I gotta listen to it now because I. Get the fuck out of here, Liquid Snake. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest.
Nor is it any
surprise. See, you're saying that you can't do British voice acting. Come on, man.
No, I'm just saying. Well, I can't do it, so other people can't. That's how it works. That's the metric.
That the immortal flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises.
Where are you in the story? I don't quite remember this cutscene. This is the beginning of 2.3, Tez. This is when Alphino is considering starting up the Crystal Braves.
I've skipped so much story that I don't remember anything from ARR or like the in-between before AR and Heaven's Ward.
Or Realm Reborn is turning 10 this year.
Are you telling me people are still playing a 10-year-old game?
Absolutely. Who does that, man? Anyway, I think I'm overdue for another Super Metroid playthrough. Actually, one of Nora's friends in their Discord over there is playing Sons of Liberty right now. He's at the final part with Arsenal Gear, and I was like, "What difficulty is he on?" That's always the immediate thing I think of whenever I see the Arsenal Gear sequence. Like, oh, what difficulty you're on? Because you're about to either fight one or every Ray. No, it's a bad.
For me, the regular question is, what version are you playing?
Oh,
because there's some differences between Vanilla 2 and Substance and Post 2. Mostly with how long do you want to keep pressing the circle button when you're getting your like throat sucked by Solidus?
You say throat sucked?
Yeah.
How's it going, Siemens? Sonic Lost World turns 10 this year? Cool. Or eh. That game exists.
A game so known it actually has the word lost in its name.
I hope it finds itself at some point. I'm guessing she's playing 2 HD. No, it's not Nora playing the game. It's one of Nora's friends. He's going on a Metal Gear binge. Actually, I think it might be Mills. I'll have to ask later. But yeah, they just finished MGS1 and they went immediately into Sons of Liberty.
They have a long road ahead. If they actually want to go out and just
It's
play
like,
the main series or like everything else.
I'm gonna assume they're probably just playing the mainline too, because I don't recall them playing MG1 or 2 or Snake's Revenge. Real gamers know.
Real gamers know about Ghost Babel.
That was like, honest to God, front to end, one of my favorite marathons I ever did for the channel was the Metal Gear stuff. If only because it was fascinating actually getting to play every game in the series outside of, no, I think I played every game in the series. I mean, outside of the
Survive?
Pachinko shit. No, I didn't, Survive wasn't a thing yet,
Okay.
when I did it. I don't think it was anyway.
You just did the base versions, right? Yeah, like the current base versions, right? So you just did the HD and
I did Metal Gear MSX and NES. I did Metal Gear 2, well, that's only
Okay.
MSX. I did Snake's Revenge. I did Metal Gear Solid Original. I did not play Integral.
okay.
I played Sons of Liberty HD.
Integral is just like, okay, cool. Now you get to actually now you have the James Bond costume and Meryl gets the Snake costume. It's
But
nothing.
you see, that's the reason enough for me to play Integral though, because I love extra costumes like that. I played 2 HD, which means I didn't get to show off the skate mini game.
Well, that's PS2 Substance exclusive.
I played Snake Eater HD, which means I also could not do the Ape Escape
Guy
shit.
Sav-
Yeah.
And Guy Savage.
And oh right, Guy Savage. That was a weird thing. That was like during the dream sequence, during the torture, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Was a
is
prototype
the
for
weird-
what?
So it was apparently a prototype. It was a demo for a prototype of a game that was being developed by Konami that they kind of just shoved in there.
Yeah.
And then like Konami being Konami was eventually like killed off.
So then I played Ghost Babel because I refuse to call it just Metal Gear Solid on Game Boy Color. It's Ghost Babel.
Babel.
I didn't know for the longest time. I also played VR missions for a little bit during the Metal Gear video.
It's
Then-
technically canon.
Yeah, it is technically canon. I played Merry Gear Solid, the Christmas fan game.
The fan.
Yeah. Then I played Snake Eater HD. I said that already. Then I played Guns of the Patriots. Then I played Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. And then I played oh my god, the Acid series. Yeah, I played both of the Acid games. The Acid
what
games.
Acids are okay if you think of it not as a Metal Gear game, as just a regular ass card game. 2 is fine. I will not defend 1 though.
2 is the better game. Yes, I think 1 is the better story. 2 is the better game.
Do you have the solid eye that came with it?
Yes, I did. I showed it off in the video, and I insinuated that I masturbated to one of the Gravure models in the PSP Acid 2, I think it was.
Hold on, we're cooking spaghetti.
Spaghetti in what way? Like, how are you preparing it and shit? Oh, he probably AFK'd. All right. Ian, thank you for the tier 2, 52 months. Have you ever done endgame content for a game way earlier than intended out of stubbornness? When I played Crisis Core Reunion, I did all missions that led to Minerva before even unlocking the extra 2 accessory slots. And then I beat her on hard after getting those 2, all because I felt like I could, making the rest of the game an utter cakewalk by comparison. I am sure I have a similar story in some other game. I don't know off the top of my head, though. There are times where if I'm playing a game that I played from front to end, like to death, like Metroidvania specifically of the non-linear fashion, if I'm able to get away with going into a late game area to maybe get like upgrades that I couldn't get like normally, then I'll do it. But I'm trying to think. No, actually, so it's not so much endgame content, but like the difficulty curve of the content itself is clearly skewed to a higher level because I don't think the devs meant for you to go there this early. But you know, when in Final Fantasy VI, right? When you get to the world of ruin, the world's your oyster. You can pretty much go wherever you want, whenever you want, as soon as you get the airship. For me though, the first 2 areas that I tend to make a beeline for is the Forgotten Castle underneath Figaro and the cultist tower, the place where you can only use magic. Because what I'm often doing in my personal route is that I go to Narsh first, right? And I recruit Mog so that I can get the Molulu's charm, which negates random encounters. And then I go to the cultist tower and climb my ass right to the top because I don't have to worry about fighting anything. And I also killed the holy dragon on my way over there because as soon as you cast mute on that son of a bitch, you actually neuter him. He can't fight back. And then once I get to the top of the cultist tower, I get the Soul of Thamazo, or the gem box for the original translation, which allows dual cast. But then you got to fight the Magic Master. But that's not a problem with me specifically because I like to do the Palador's thing, where I time jumping on the boss and being able to kill it, and it casts Ultima, but only 1 or 2 party members are getting killed in the process. After that, I go to the Forgotten Castle underneath Figaro, and I do that specifically because I want to fight the Samurai Soul who's guarding the Offering Relic, which turns fight into X fight. You essentially attack 4 times instead of once. I like to go for the game-breaking accessories like minute 1 if I'm able to, and you know, I played the game long enough where I can comfortably get away with it. Maxing out power and defense on Ares Island and Sonic Frontiers. I mean, as soon as you just do big fishing one time, I'm pretty sure you can max out power and defense, especially if you got like the digital deluxe version of the game, which already put your levels in like the mid-20s if I remember correctly. Oh shit, I had to go in that tunnel actually.
Talk about a pre-order bonus.
I mean, it's already piss easy to level up in that game anyway, so it's not really that much of a pre-order bonus.
Fucking some of the songs that I like from 8 are behind premium DLC in Theater of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like what out of curiosity?
Eyes on Me.
Oh, really?
The main vocal theme.
Well, why would they do that? I wonder. Is it the same with like Melodies of Life on 9?
Maybe. I need to check. I just saw Eyes on Me. I'm like, fuck. Well, I'm dropping $100 on this game.
God damn it. Kevo, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Hope everything is going well tonight. Yeah. I'm just vegging.
But for real, I think Theater of them is literally the Final Fantasy game I've put in the most hours on, like total.
I have played a lot of the original release on 3DS.
The sequel is way better.
So I've heard, but you know, I still enjoyed my time, but it was also like, yeah, it's rhythm games. I played a lot of these.
I've also have the arcade version running on my PC, and that's what I've been playing most of the time.
I didn't realize there was an arcade version.
It was Japan only, but like round ones have them here in America.
Okay. Oh, round 1. I'm overdue for a visit to round 1. I haven't gone in like in the last couple. The last time I went was pre-COVID. And that was already fucking 3 years ago.
Right now I'm looking at my Metal Gear collection. Like, yeah, the only games that I have not played is just the Pachinko game.
Yeah, Psychotic X, thank you for the tier. Thank you for the gift sub to Rhea Spark. Much appreciated for the support. Shout out to Zaza Waka.
And the weird social mobile game that they did in Japan. They did a weird gacha, which is just like you add friends, but then you're able to level up your own like snake and shit.
Yeah.
It got really weird. I like how like a lot of people were excited for Metal Gear news, and it turns out it was just the cast is there for TMG. Because I follow a lot of I follow a lot of people in the Metal Gear community, and they all get hyped up when like the tiniest bit of info is like there's a Metal Gear remake coming in, and then everyone just shits on the person doing the sleuthing.
Yeah.
Which is quickly is like a Metal Gear news is like, no, stop it.
It's never happening, Jim. Yeah, but too many games this year is actually going to be pretty fucking hyper just in terms of the star power they get for this, because you have a good chunk of Metal Gear, I guess, alumni showing up this one. You have David Hayter, you have Cam Clark, Quentin Flynn's also going to be there. Am I forgetting anybody? Someone else from Metal Gear is also going to be there. God, I'm drawing a blank on her name. What the fuck?
I mean, if Jennifer Hale's gonna be there, you have Naomi
Yeah.
there.
There. Well, she was Jennifer Hale was only Naomi in MGS4, I think.
Season 1.
Was she also her in 1?
Yep.
Oh,
1,
okay.
Twin Snakes. Technically 2, and yeah, 4.
Wait, what's technically 2? I guess a flashback.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fucking Charles Martinet is gonna be back again. Roger Craig Smith's gonna be there.
No, I'm thinking of Mei Ling. The voice of Mei Ling was in MGS2.
Time to take away some knee privileges. Jennifer Hale was also Otacon's little sister. Yeah, she was
Emma.
Emma, yeah, thank you. I'm half thinking of getting David Hayter to sign my copy of X-Men 1. The movie? Yeah, because he helped write the screenplay for that, didn't he? I just want to try a different teleport to my apartment in the Imperium, forgetting I'm on my home server at the moment. I'm very confused. I'm not on my home server at the moment. I'm very confused as to why I couldn't. Well, better that you realize that now than getting stuck in like some sort of ethereal plane and then you're lost forever. The Final Fantasy XIV character roster for Theatrhythm is hilarious. Y'shtola, Thancred, Alphino, Ida, and another Y'shtola, the Heavensward version. I wonder who's the mascot character. Question, is it worth it to play certain stories in New Game Plus with higher characters? Well, your level still gets synced down when you're doing New Game Plus content, Psychotic X. You're literally just doing it just to relive story. To relive story and to get the tidbits that the Unending Journey book does not show you. Because the Unending Journey that lets you rewatch cutscenes only shows you important cutscenes, but it doesn't give you the nuance between those cutscenes, like dialogue options and other shit like that. That's why I do New Game Plus. Damn. Next time, parry that shit, idiot. Fun JC fact. Okay. Back in 2019, I met David Hayter for the first time, and my first question was the context behind the Dummy Thick video. And he did it because of a friend he asked. He did it because of a friend in need asked nicely. He's such a chill dude. I believe it. Next time, Tiger drop that arrow. Take off that silly ass hat. If you were a bard, John, you'd be getting arrested by now. Why? Because the dude died from an arrow and I'm a bard? I think their immediate question would be, man, you need to be up fucking 2 inches in front of him in order to hit him with an arrow? You must really suck as a bard. Oh, fucking going back to the... I mean, I probably could have just ran over there and be there by now. But that's kind of the risk you take when you're not entirely sure of the distance you have to close. Yes, Archer becomes Bard. I just wanted it to instinctively turn into my shit, and it's like, no, you just talk to the Flame Commander. The Flame Commander. What? You never seen an archer take a look at their bow and say, you know what I want to do with this? Play the guitar. There's no physical range tags when I'm shooting point blank. Stab. Well, to be honest, what weapon does a bard use? Harp. They play a harp. Then again, like outside of Final Fantasy XIV, the only bard that I can immediately think of is Edward from Final Fantasy IV. And he attacked exclusively with a harp, unless you gave him like a dagger weapon. I think you can give him the dancing dagger, actually, now that I think about it, if you decided to cheese the inventory early game.
Great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
Holy shit, the kids are in detention.
This information does not leave this room.
Okay. I'm hearing there's going to be an accident.
Dormant refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the
So believe it or not, like I said this time and time again, but the voice of Robon in 2.0 and Realm Reborn in general is Jason Miller. And that fucks me up every single time.
Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
Guys, the dude's a phenomenal vocalist. Like, he sings so well. But as the voice of Robon, I gotta say, a little weird.
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
You think so? You think he nails the role? I'm not convinced. I like the Heaven Sword actor more.
Miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
Bruh.
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Kyle Hubbard is La Brea.
Reclamation bill. It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
What, Cartano? Yeah, because of the shit that happened in 1.0. I think that's a safe assumption at that
The
point.
destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day.
Also makes for a fine PvP battleground, wouldn't you say?
Still allies. Therefore,
Anyway, drones are spawning mid. Why are we still talking here?
we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless, bloody ruse.
Look at the fucking
stands to
144,
benefit him in
the
one
144p textures on
inconceivable
the destroyed machines here.
If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
Banter.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean Alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
How dare he build orphanages?
Forgive me,
Well, I mean, it's the
what could
context
possibly motivate
of the
Telechi
orphanages
Adelaide
being
to go
built, to be
such
fair, King
lengths?
Arthur.
What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Can't say that out loud.
An Allagan monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon.
Zoom hack.
Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
Yeah, they fucking name drop
Allagan
Omega as
inscriptions
early as
indicate that It
this.
was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon, one which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Imagine fucking Telechi,
Power enough to
Leggy using
subjugate
Omega.
Dar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Telechi Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe
Omega
betide
has always
all
been a
who may
super
allow
boss
him
instead
to
of a
have it.
plot piece. Yeah.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Ul'dah.
I think Nanamo's voice actress has changed at
It
this
would
point.
seem the implications of
'Cause
the
this sounds like her
Sultan's
Heavensward
problem
actress.
are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
You say no, Warbot? Okay, then either that or Nanamo's original voice actor's like, okay, you have to sound a little more regal. Dirge Cerberus Omega is plot relevant, yeah. I was thinking more of the mainline Final Fantasy games. Because I'm running the gamut. Like, Final Fantasy V Super Boss wasn't in 6. 7 wasn't in 7. 8 was an optional boss. And even then, that wasn't Omega. That was Omega Weapon. And yes, there is a difference. 9 didn't have Omega. 10 had Omega Weapon. I don't know if Omega was in 11. Was Omega in 12 as well? 12 had Omega Mark 12, right?
I have returned with some Hulk Hogan's Pastamania.
Oh God, they still have like that that picture with that silly ass hat and that shit eating grin.
Yeah. I don't know. We just made pasta, so
Oh, okay.
we made spaghetti here, so I can never unsee that face of Hulk Hogan just smiling with like a plate of pasta.
Yeah. Oh, Omega was in 13 too. Okay.
I'm so mixed about 13.2 because 13.2 has an amazing soundtrack. I just don't like 13.2.
From what I understand, 13.2 is a better game overall than the original 13. I'm not sure if that's really a accolade, but At the same time, I don't hear anybody talk about the 13 trilogy anymore, so. And I don't hear anybody talk about anything about Lightning Returns.
All that, it just tried to be Majora's Mask and it failed miserably.
Okay. 13-2 has fun gameplay, but a worse story. Oh, Jesus. Oh, so it's literally 10-2. Because that's my general consensus with Final Fantasy X-2. It's an amazing fucking game. What about the story? Pee pee poo poo.
The thing I remember, the worst thing about 13 is the fucking, like, shipping that people were doing around that time.
Shipping?
Yeah, a lot of people were shipping Hope with Lightning, and I'm like, no.
Hope's a child.
Exactly.
No, the bonky mode doesn't suffice for that, Bill. We need the bonky mode with a gun.
Also, the best thing to come out of 13 is that shitpost is like, to my girl and my world, and then someone's like a used copy of 13. You've seen that one, right?
I don't think I have.
Oh, let me find it.
Bonky mobile. What's with the World War II flamethrower? Are we about to meet the best bearing Eorzea? The best bearing Eorzea? Oh, the best beard in Eorzea, you mean? Yeah, you mean Ramu. Yeah, we're in patch 2.3. I believe this is the Ramu patch.
I'll post it on Discord.
Okay, give me a second here. Wait until the next cutscene plays. Actually, no, that'll do it now. Yeah, because there's a twin adder here. Oh, for my girl, my rule. Oh my god. That is fucked up, man. Holy shit.
I'll post it in chat. If it well,
if it lets you. Yeah, it should.
If it lets me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it shouldn't block you.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. John, did 14 bring you back into Final Fantasy in general as well? I'm trying to think. What was my mindset? So I was made aware of Final Fantasy 14, at least 2.0 in 2015, because we did the Brain Scratch sponsor video, and I know Final Fantasy 15 was already getting to make the rounds, and I was interested in that. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, Warbot, because I never stopped playing Final Fantasy. You know, because if I wasn't thinking about maybe trying a new spin-off or seeing if a new game would tickle my interest, I'm still replaying a lot of the old shit. You know? And I think that's what helped me, and specifically was just going back and replaying the old games that I really liked. Yeah, I wasn't super happy with modern FF either. I don't know about super happy. I was super indifferent. But then I play 14, and then because of its like celebration of everything Final Fantasy, like as a franchise, it like hits me in all the right places. Yeah, like it did reinvigorate my love of the series, but at the same time, my love of the series never really went away. It just helped me remind myself of like why I fell in love with this series as much as I did since a child, since childhood, you know? I do I love Final Fantasy. It's still my favorite RPG series. And I know that's kind of like it's kind of like the milquetoast thing to say. It's like, oh man, it's like Shin Megami Tensei is my favorite, Persona's my favorite. We play a real RPG and shit like that. I was like, fuck you, dude. It's like Final Fantasy was where I started, and that's why it's always gonna have a special place in my heart.
How dare you like an actual enjoyable series?
Yeah,
How
get the
dare
fuck
you?
out. Get the fuck out of here. You know, you probably like 13, more than 13 too. You piece of shit.
14 is really weird to me because, like, depending on what expansion is, I could generally state the kind of mood I was in at the time.
Yeah.
Because, like, AR Heaven's Ward, that was like when I was like really, not to go into too personal details, I was really depressed around that time.
Yeah.
And that game filled a void.
Yeah.
For a bit. And then after that, I was just like, Storm's Blood was when I've a renaissance for me where I felt more comfortable speaking with people online and stuff like that.
Right.
And then Shadowbringers was the part where I'm like, okay, I think I'm at my breaking point with this game. Like I feel like I can finally back away and saying I am filled.
Yeah.
I am satisfied.
You
with
are
what I
content.
did.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's Vanilla where I'm like, why did I buy this? And my shitty laptop can't run it.
I think like the hardest part for me when I'm thinking about explaining why I love this game as much as I do is not just because I was already a Final Fantasy mark when I started playing this game. It's just that I've, honest to God, been enjoying every bit of the journey along the way. Like, it's got sour points, and I'll gladly highlight those as we continue along the adventure, assuming they're not, like, patched out or streamlined. But, like, I don't get tired of this game. Like, I really don't. And I've put so many hours into it at this point.
A lot of people can probably agree with you, especially those who have played older MMOs and are still playing it to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's for you. It's probably kind of hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand it.
Yeah.
I definitely get it. So
yeah, I have to agree with Naka. Like, I fell in love with this game almost 3 years ago, and now it's my social relax game. Yeah, it's just like this is what I play to just fucking relax. Like, the only time where I'm really not relaxing in any sense is when I'm, up in Party Finder trying to get a reclear for whatever reason. Like, if my static can't make it or if I'm not in a static at all. That's the only time where I'm like, oh boy, I'm hoping today's not super stressful because I really don't want to fucking deal with getting caught in a blender. But outside of that, man, I'm just having fun and enjoying myself just playing this game.
you know what? More power to you.
Yeah.
For real.
It's also just like, creatively speaking, it tickles my brain in a way that other games of a similar caliber really don't do. Like, honest to God, like, without sounding like I'm simping too much over my own creations, I love my main character, Jean. Like, I do. Like, I have the game to thank her, to thank for helping me create her, but, like, behind the scenes, everything that I've cooked up for her lore and her backstory, her appearance, her personality, I've had so much fucking fun thinking all that shit up. And I'm having a lot of fun thinking of a lot of shit with Romani too, although it's not nearly as fleshed out. Not yet, anyway. But it's, yeah, Sierra, I have to, by the way, hi, Sierra. It is really, has been a fantastic creative outlet for making OCs. Which I already got plenty of experience of as a Sonic fan growing up.
I mean, one of my favorite contents that always comes out of like MMOs is just the fan comics people make of their adventures, and those are always like, no matter how like simple they are, they're always interesting to read.
Yeah, because it gives me an excuse just to do something with it, And it's like, whenever I'm getting ready to commission somebody again for like an art piece, so it's like another 14 commissions, like, you're fucking right. How much are you charging? Anyway, I want you to do this time.
Like, I'm not gonna judge unless your entire fucking personality is getting commissioned.
If you got the money to burn, though, who cares? That's the way I look at it. I have a friend. I raid with her when we were in the static together. Annalise. She, I think, has money to burn where she gets commissions of her character or other 14 related cards like every other fucking day. You know? And it's like, man, I get it. Like, it's easy to just like fall in love with the characters that you create. You know, it's good for the economy. I would agree. Artist love support. I sometimes wonder about that too, because I have to wonder if there are some artists out there that are sick of like taking Final Fantasy XIV commissions, because I imagine a lot of folks would, that is like their immediate sort of request line.
Someone's asking me to draw a furry or a Final Fantasy XIV character.
Well, the furry probably pay more. You know, because I think like the only sort of issue that artists would have with 14 commissions is that how complicated the armor is.
On behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome.
High-end Dragoon armor. All right, what's with all the angles, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you need all this? I remember when I was doodling up Linky's character for the charity race of last year, he was fucking wearing the Crypt Lurker gear, which is like the Dark Souls armor. I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, I'm simplifying all of this. Your shit's made of glass now.
This is why with my character, I always put seasons.
Yeah.
He's either a battle butler or on vacation.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
This is why, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if I'm ever commissioning Romani for other artists, like, oh, thank God, he's just wearing a fucking t-shirt.
Our guest informs us that the Sylphs, too, have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin. Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the Primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands.
Will he always be wearing a t-shirt? No. This is Romani's a Realm Reborn glamour. When we get to Heaven's Sword, I'll be changing it up. In fact, I already got a glamour plate ready for Heaven's Sword.
As much for his wisdom as his strength.
And I think I got a glamour plate set for Stormblood too. Shadowbringers, though, I'm still drawing a blank on.
Is this New Game Plus or is it just a general new
No,
character?
new game. Yeah, new game with the entirely new character.
It is my hope that this sage
I've never done New Game Plus, like, outside of maybe, like, a couple of quest lines.
That came out after I left, so like I never
Yeah.
tried it.
Blessed as you are with the power of the echo, you are one of the few
On a furry scale from 1 to 5, how furry do you think Femme Hrothgar are going to look? 1 just being cat ears, 5 being dangerously furry. I'm hoping it's a straight up 5. Well, you know, but we already got a basis for female Hrothgar. Just look at the Ronso in 10. Because 10 Ronso were both male and female. And they play Blitzball.
On this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramu himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by
John, is it worth getting 14 if you never played Final Fantasy game at MMOs before? I think anybody can play 14. You don't need to play Final Fantasy beforehand. You lose a lot of visual references, sure, but I think 14 is found enough in its own world where it doesn't matter if you don't understand the reference it calls back to, because it's always recontextualized in the world of it's always recontextualized in its own world.
If it wasn't for the community, I'm pretty sure it'd be considered one of the more accessible, like the best accessible Final Fantasy game.
Yes, easily. Also, just one of the most accessible MMOs.
Yeah. Because like even playing on controller, you'll be fine. You can literally play this game as a single player game now.
Yeah.
Especially with the trust system, if I recall.
Yeah.
Like, you can just enjoy this. If you're not going to be doing like high-end content, you can. I would say, like 80% of the game you could probably enjoy by yourself.
Yeah, this game is the only thing that's not future-proofed at this point is Stormblood. Because it is the only expansion that does not have duty support. But Realm Reborn does, Heaven's Sword does, Shadowbringers has the trust system, and so does Endwalker. So you can solo a lot of this game. This game has a ton of sex references, by the way. I mean, it has a lot of references to every Final Fantasy, to be fair. Although I pop up whenever I recognize the sex references, though. To be fair,
I still remember when like AR was coming out. I was like, yeah, no, they really pushed on the 6 references a lot.
Hell, the 6 references. I mean, the Magitech armor in the beginning of in the Battle of Cartano. was enough to have me fucking pitch a tent.
Well, again, they were trying to get every other Final Fantasy fan to try it.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of like AR stuff is like very fan servicey in the beginning and like
Yeah.
mid game.
But I would
It was
argue,
literally just like-
I'd argue it never stops getting fan servicing.
But like
So-
that was one of the main appeals of like
Yeah.
originally is like, hey, we have a lot of stuff that like older Final Fantasy fans are gonna play. Hey, yeah, this is no longer the bullshit that was like original 1.0. Like this is a brand new thing. Please at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
And here we are today. This game still sucks.
Who's this? Yeah. Hey, Lagway, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. What boss would you want to come to a raid? What do you mean, Psychotic X? Exactly. What do you mean? And Panda Hermit, yes, I am archiving these. Half of the archives have already been uploaded to the channel, but they haven't been made public yet.
I mean, what? We have pretty much every boss from 1 to 6 now, right?
Well, in some form or fashion, yeah. No, actually,
Yeah.
we don't have... To use Final Fantasy 1 as an example, we don't have the 4 elemental archfiends.
I mean, that could easily be like a
Yeah.
fucking
It could be a trial. It could be a trial series or an alliance series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think. Lich. I'm blanking on the snake. I want to call her Carrie because that was her NES name. We have the Kraken and Tiamat is in this game, but that's a different context. Marilith. Yeah, thank you, CJ.
like a lot of things, like especially later games. A lot of people wanted like certain boss fights as trials, but they just became like dungeon bosses most of the time.
Isn't that too redundant with the Final Fantasy IV Archfiends? Man, do you think that stopped them? Do you know how many fucking bosses we have that use fire abilities, ice abilities, undead abilities? Because I mean, I'm just saying, it's like they got the Phoenix here. They can never do this again. Anyway, Suzaku from the Four Lords says hi. And Suzaku is just girl Phoenix. And then they do Phoenix again, but this time with 3 heads. Yeah, I don't think that'd really matter. I'd love to see what they would do the Archfiends.
I would just like to hear a Soken rendition of the themes.
Well, we already got the. I mean, if you want to be true to life, then you just say. Because the Elemental Archfiends music should be just a regular ass battle theme from Final Fantasy 1, because the original game didn't have boss music at first. It was like, okay, well, we already got the Soken mix of it.
I don't know. I was happy with the final things that I did was the 8 raids, and I was content with that.
The for Shadowbringers, yeah. Yeah, I gotta imagine, like, you had to been pretty, like, you had to been smiling. Like,
Oh, dude, the moment I heard Balam, like, just the fields of Balam, I'm like,
yeah.
oh, dude, I was,
Oh,
like,
this is
super
amazing.
happy. And then fighting Eden and, like, doing the fucking, like, Guardian Force transformation, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
It needs fully accurate mechanics. If I go in as my black mage, my intelligence should stop working and I do no damage. Yeah, I'm waiting for Final Fantasy X to get the rub. Holy shit, I forgot Ramu has voice acting. Thanks for no warning on the flash bomb, you son of a bitch.
I love how, like, each Final Fantasy with voice acting has different, like, names for each, like, summon. Because 15 calls him Rama.
Rama?
Yeah.
I say Rama.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. You didn't say anything, you just slapped your lips for a bit and nothing came out of your mouth. Oh! One of those heroes.
Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just.
Ramu EX was my first ever EX fight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Linebacker.
Onion or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but
Does he even have a mouth?
misery unto the forest. All
I think a mouth is implied, but for humor's sake, let's just say no.
Whence sprung this
Who's laughing at me?
In the
Come on,
beginning,
speak
no
up.
such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
What would be considered the hardest EX or Savage fight in this game? That's debatable.
Much.
Oh, that's easy. The ones that the JP got revoked for.
Sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny
I have no
the
idea what you're
edicts of
talking
thine
about.
own nature.
Like, the hardest content in this game easily are the
Knowing
ultimates.
that thy mere presence here
So,
would
Unending Coil of Bahamut, Ultima,
thou persist in
Epic of
the
Alexander, and the
of
Omega
the
Protocol, and
peacemaking.
Dragon Song Reprise. In terms of EXs, I would say, like, one of the hardest EXs? That I
If
could
you're doing
think of?
Saint, that could be.
If you're doing
interesting,
Sync, yeah, if you're doing Synced, I would say I would say King Thornton is actually pretty up there. It's only because of how intense that final phase is. I love Shinryu EX though. And
I fucking remember when I got my healer to max at the time.
Yeah.
And then my fucking friend just dragged me. He's like, all right, cool. You maxed out healer. All right, we're going to do an EX. Straight to Shinryu EX.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, fuck.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Why would you do this to me?
I mean, we did it. I survived.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, all right, cool. I proved myself, I guess.
Cause of harmony. I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Whether mine ire, and prove to me
Ramu needs to
thereby
remove
that
his
thou
legs and
hast
get himself some
strength enough
bitches.
to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
4 hours to process a video.
Love
Yeah.
that. Fucking his mic popped when he said perish. Get a better filter, Ramu. Are you using a USB mic, Ramu?
What was going on with that? I saw like someone reference that in a fucking tweet.
Some dude on Twitter was going on about like you shouldn't be using USB mics as a beginning of a content creator. Like you should just go all in an investment. And he just so happened to have a bunch of affiliate links to a different set of like microphones that he was pushing on people. And one, you're not fooling anybody with the game you're playing. And two, if you're getting started on content creation, USB mics are more than fucking enough to getting started. And they're still good even today. I'm using a USB mic right now. Technically, it's XLR, but it needs a USB slot to function. And before then, I was using the Elgato Wave 1s and 3s. Those are USB mics, and they sound fantastic. I honestly, God, love the Elgato Wave 1s and 3s.
I don't even know how many years I've used a Rock Band 1 mic.
If thou art resolved to face
Are you kidding? It was the easiest thing. Like, oh, cool, you got a copy of Rock Band. Here's a mic. USB works on PC. That's all I needed.
That's all I need. Carrying it's exhausting, though. I'm going to duct tape to my forehead. Johnny still rumbles my speaker, so it's testament to how good those mics are. I don't know what you mean by... What do you mean by that? Are you talking about because I have like a naturally low bass to my voice, though, when I talk? into the mic like this, it just causes some subwoofer shit. I don't know.
Johnny, please, I'm a taken man.
Okay. I'm sorry. Arby's. Okay, let's go fight Ramu. You. No. You. You have a powerful voice, John. Well, that's good to hear. I'm sorry for the times I got maybe scream into your ear. I'm not sure. Is Daedalus with us? I'm not sure if Daedalus is just... Daedalus, if you're watching the stream, give me a wave. Like, wave to me. Just so that I know you're actually watching the stream. And I can send you an invite. Okay, yeah, you're watching. Thank you. That's why I ask. Alright, we already got a 6-stack. But I'm going to open Party Finder for the last 2 slots in case anybody wants to join us. We're Ramu. This will be minimum idle level, no echo. Keep that in mind, please. Is it the striking tree, right? Yeah.
Oh, they changed it up again. That's cool. This is how far I am off from OG. Well, from when I played, just the gap between oh, yeah, I see a lot of the UI has changed since I played.
Yeah. Are you talking about Party Finder specifically?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what OG Party Finder looks like.
I have photos of me and Game Boy doing some stupid things on Party Finder.
I remember it not looking that neat.
No, but I do remember doing it was before a patch dropped and we were can you bring Equilibrium? It was Sophia just with all warriors.
Yeah.
And then all we did is just pop Equilibrium when she said it.
Okay.
And then we left.
I improved my gear since last night, John. By the way, I won't die this time. Okay, that's good, Arthur. Holy shit, that was funny. That was funny as shit, though. Password is 8008. It's always going to be 8008 for these streams. That was funny as shit, though, Arthur. We did minimum high level Leviathan, and Arthur's right side was completely fine, but his left side was below level 50, so he just got fucking spanked with every auto. Does this fight have proper, tank buster markers now? No, I mean, no, Ramu doesn't, well, I mean, Ramu has tank busters, but no, they're not marked, that's what you're asking. No, fucking Chaotic Strike just fucking, no, it's called, what the hell's the name of the tank buster Ramu does? It's Shock what? So, I think it's just Shock Strike, or something like that. Yeah, he just fucking zaps you. It's a tank buster auto attack. No, Crippling Blow is eating Ramu. Yeah, we're gonna give this. Gonna give us 2 more minutes to see if anybody wants to join. Because we're just missing 1 more spot now. And then after this, I'm gonna bring it to normal PF with these conditions so that we can get, because I do want to do this minimum high level no echo. Question. Is it relatively realistic to jump into any of the post-ARR jobs if they're in roles you have no experience in, e.g., I'm considering secondary machinist, but I don't know if I should practice with Archer first. No, you don't need to practice with Archer first, because they play entirely differently. There is absolutely no harm in just trying whatever the fuck you feel like trying. Hell, if you want a good way of getting used to the physical range shit, play Dancer. You can play Dancer now, I think. You can unlock Dancer at Limsa at level 60.
I was still not a fan of giving people just high-level tanks for free.
Yeah.
It's just me being the old man of 14. I'm like, ugh,
Oh,
you
if-
should earn to be a tank.
If you learn Machinist, you'll be the preferred DPS for Omega. Come on, man. I mean, you're not. Find the lie. From what I've heard, Machinist is one of the easier DPS. Plus, I do want to pull out the gun. Machinist is very easy. Machinist is very, very simple. It's also the selfish physical range DPS, so you don't have to really worry about raid utility. You just shoot. You know, it's just that, you know, make sure you're playing your job right.
Are the auto turrets still a thing?
The Rook is still a thing. Yeah, they got rid of the AoE turret.
Okay.
And at level 80, your turret becomes a robot. Okay, looks like we're not going to be filling up in private party finder, so we're going to bring this to regular party finder now.
I'm curious to see, like, if I ever come back to 14, see where I would stand in. No. Because the last thing I remember doing is the second Nier raid, and then I think that was my limit with dealing with people in the game.
Yeah. Just people in general.
I remember just being so mad that people couldn't do a simple mechanic where I'm like, I'm not having fun with this game anymore. And this was right after I just paid the sub. So I kind of just paid the sub, got angry, and then like, I'm not playing.
Twilight Rascal, to answer your question, minimum item level and Silence Echo are handicaps that you can disable for the sake of making the content as close to current as it was when it was originally released. So Silence Echo means that we're not going to be getting the Echo buff. The Echo buff is essentially like a 10, 15, 20% buff to everything just for the sake of making sure the content is cleared. It happens. You get the Echo when you die to the duty a whole bunch of times. And it's just a way for the very casual players just to make sure they're able to get past the content. When you have Silence Echo enabled, though, you don't get Echo at all. So you always have to play with the stats that you bring to the table. Minimum idle level, on the other hand, is everyone's gear and level is synced to the absolute lowest possible idle level that you are allowed to have for the fight. If say the item level limit for the patch was 130, right? And the Ramu fight was minimum idle level 100, everybody would be synced down to minimum idle level 100. So you are at the barest minimum stats you could have for this fight without it being undersized. You are essentially playing the content as close to current as you possibly can, and you're not absolutely just steamrolling through it. And unsynced is no holds bar. Unsynced is you go in with your current level, your current gear as is, and you just go to town. You know, most of the time people are doing stuff unsynced if they don't care about the battle itself. They just want to clear the for MSQ reasons, like they just want to get to the story, or if they're grinding it for, like, you know, mounts or different materials. You know, there's also some hidden benefits to doing stuff minimum item level and no Echo too. Like some of the extremes in I think Heavensward and Stormblood, if you clear them minimum item level and synced, you get more items for your, you get more loot drops.
You also get the most important thing, bragging rights.
Yeah. Hey.
I have returned with more spaghetti.
Does it say that anywhere, or is that just a hidden thing? I don't know if it says it anywhere, Lackwee, but I have seen it in action. I have recorded footage of it. Okay, looks like we're all good to go here. Let me my level silence echo. Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're ever interested in like playing an encounter as close as to when it was current, so that you're not like just steamrolling it because of how gear works in this game, do something minimum mile level. Yeah, this is the minimum mile level, and this is no echo. So we actually have to respect mechanics. Okay, so what do I do so that I not get smited by God? Well, make sure Ramu is always facing away from the... So Ramu's never going to leave the center of the arena, right? He's one of those bosses that remains stationary the entire fucking time. If you're main tanking this, just make sure you are far away from any other players. Then again, other players shouldn't be near the main tank at all, because Ramu's tank cleave is just that. It is a large fucking thunderbolt that just zaps you, and anybody caught inside it, especially minimum eye level, is just going to fucking die.
If you main tank, stay up north, stay close, and then tank. When you hit the tank swap, just move slightly to the left.
That's it. After that, you know, ads are gonna show up, and we prioritize the ads. You know, we do not ignore the ads, otherwise we just die.
What the fuck is that party members thing? I've never seen that.
that was added to 6.3.
What the fuck?
Everyone now has character portraits that you can make yourself. Or you cannot make anything and you get the fucking A or Z a DMV photo.
Okay, I was like, that sounds like a thing to be abused.
Yeah. So yeah, we tank, we spank Ramu until the ads show up. We take care of ads as soon as we can. All right, so let's talk about another thing real quick, just in case there's some newbies here, or maybe you need to refresh or something. So every once in a while, Ramu's gonna target somebody with something called Chaotic Strike. You're gonna see like a reticle on that player. They're gonna get targeted for a debuff called Fear, I think it was. So when they're feared, and this fear lasts for like 5 goddamn years for the record, they need to be zapped out of it. So how do you zap them out of it? Certain players are going to be marked with a blue circle AoE. This is a lightning strike that you're targeted with. So if you're marked with a blue circle and you see someone getting feared, go up to them, give them a nice zap, get them out of it, and then continue on with their merry way. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see if everyone's ready. Let's see if everyone's good to go, and then we'll just pull from here. Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off. A friend of mine's playing Persona 4, and we are judging him partially when he plays.
Okay, have fun.
So,
enjoy your spaghetti. Have a good night, Fonz. Alright, so these are the thunderstorm AoEs I was talking about. These are the blue circles. The blue orbs around the ground we're ignoring for now. They will become important in phase 2, but not now. Bam! See that? Look at that shit. That was a fucking tank buster auto. Jesus Christ, Ramu gives no fucking shit. All right, this is Chaotic Strike. All right, Daedalus is getting targeted with Chaotic Strike. If I get a blue circle, I don't have a blue circle. All right, so Lynn's got the blue circle. You give them a zap, and now they're not Hysteria'd anymore. And that's how you take care of that debuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This fight is going to test your situational awareness with your party, because if the party member in question is not cured of their Chaotic Strike, I'm not kidding, folks, that debuff lasts a long fucking time. I'm hoping I get targeted with Chaotic Strike to demonstrate just how long that fucking debuff is. Here's Chaotic Strike. All right, Amano's getting targeted with it. They got the Terror debuff. I have a blue circle, though, so I'm going to zap them out of it. And there you go. I saved the world. I saved the day. I'm also doing terrible with my fucking perfect balance. All right, ads are out. We are killing ads. This is not optional. Amano is inflicted with terror once again, though. Unfortunately, nobody zapped Amano, so Amano's going to stay there once again. I'm going to click on Amano, actually, to see. Look, they still got 30 seconds left on that fucking timer. This song is great, by the way. I love this fucking song. Uh-oh, tank down, tank down. Make sure you're staying away from the main tank, because those thunderbolts do not give a flying shit. It's gonna spank you. Alright, we're just about to enter the second phase of this fight, and now the thing that we have to look out for here is if players get a blue tether. If you get a blue tether, then one player has to collect 3 of the orbs floating around the boss. This makes them immune to the tether. This is why you don't stand near the tank, by the way. You just eat shit. Where's Daedalus at? Okay, Daedalus is fine. Rolling Thunder. Blue Dino and Raka have the blue tether, so now one of you guys gotta grab 3 orbs to get rid of that tether. Because as long as you have that tether, you take damage every time you attack. And, that shit hurts. The tether's gone now, guys. You can stop running around like chickens with your heads off. Also, get away from the tank. What did I just say? You should never, ever, 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 ever be near the tank. Ramu will just kill a bitch. Rolling Thunder. Well, I don't have to worry about the tether anymore. Raka has the Chaotic Strike. I got a blue AoE. I'll zap them out of it. There you go. We're good. I'm gonna pop a mantra. If there are not enough blue orbs to get rid of the tether, then your best course of action is just to not attack too many times. Alright, Raka is once again marked for Chaotic Strike. Hopefully I'll get the blue... Okay, I have the blue circle. I can zap them out of it. Bam. There you go. Ads are out again. Jesus Christ. Oh god, I have aggro. Somebody take Ramu, please. I'm going to fucking die. Help. Help. Thank you. That was really close. I was about to eat that fucking lightning bolt too. Oh god, both tanks are dead. I'm gonna stand in the boss just in case he cleaves. That way I'm not hitting anybody else. I'm gonna die. Where's the Titan Eggy when you need him? Peepo sad. Yeah, that's the whole fight though. We've essentially seen the whole fight. Yeah, I think someone was asking me earlier about like what I think are some of like the toughest EXs. I actually think Ramu EX is pretty spicy too, because it requires a lot of orb management. Does Surge Protection weaken Ramu's attacks? It does, but during the second phase, you want to leave those available for tether players. You don't want to be greedily munching on those things if you don't need them. That's it though, like, we've seen pretty much the entire book. Oh shit, I popped perfect bounce too early. That was my bad. Oh, also, my inputs are just getting eaten. Interesting. God, I felt like I was playing Ninja there for a second. Whoa, holy shit. My GCDs are mad delayed. Am I going through like a spike right now? Anyone else getting lag? Yeah. Alright, so it's not just me. I have Chaotic Strike. I'm terrored. Can somebody zap me, please? Thank you, Lynn. Oh, I'm getting lag spikes. Yeah, my GCDs are kind of delayed, and I'm seeing people kind of zip. Trying to see if my stream quality is shit in the bed. It might be the game. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to deal with it for now because there's really nothing I can do about it. Alright, ads are going to be showing up soon. Blue Dino, if you want to grab a couple of orbs, just grab like 2 of them to help deal with Ramu's auto attacks. You can do that. Because the orbs are going to reset when we get to phase 2. Oh, wow, yeah. I'm sorry to keep bringing it up. My GCDs are mad delayed right now. Doesn't feel very good. Like, at least the attacks are still registering at the very least. Okay, we're officially back in phase 2. Now we want to leave the orbs for tether players. So remember, if you get a blue tether, only one of you needs to eat 3 orbs. So try not to have both of you bum rush towards both sets of orbs if you don't need to. Rolling Thunder. It is on Amano and Lynn, so one of you guys need to eat 3 orbs. And Santiago has Chaotic Strike. Ooh, there was an attempt, Rocco. Alright, Amano and Santiago have the tether. There you go, that's what I love to see. Where's Rock at? Okay, I lost track of them completely. Wait, how do you have a percentage number of both shown above the boss's health? This setting you can trigger in character settings. Alright, ads are out again. Make sure the main tank is not attacking this orb. I got tether. I have chaotic strike. Help me, help me, help me. Hey, thank you. Oh, let's see, that's teamwork. All right, get away from the main tank. Make sure you are not near the main tank. Get away from the tank. Yeah, we got this. We got this in the bag. I got utmost confidence in this. You guys are doing great. Alright. Lynn and Raka have tethers. I have chaotic strike. Somebody please zap me if you can. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna drink some of my water anyway. Oh shit, Thundersport cures the terror. Never mind. Guess I'm not drinking water today. Almost done. Holy shit. Wait a minute. You don't see this every day. Fucking LB3 and Ramu. Bam! Good job, guys. That was excellent. All right, guys, you don't have to go home, but you have to get the hell out of here.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
What if it was the Sahagan dude again? He comes back and it was just Ramu who's wearing that fucking hat.
The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like
Glad I got first time doing a sky like that. Yeah, that's fine.
Gather, and meekness will but feed them.
Yeah, but we were talking about earlier, like the EX of that fight is actually pretty fucking difficult. I mean, we're gonna attempt to do it when I set up Party Finder for that. We're not gonna be doing that minimum mile level with Silence Echo though, because I think mechanically the fight is already enough for folks. Because in that fight, you not only have to have tanks swap after a while to manage orbs properly, but it requires a lot of, well, not a lot, but it requires a degree of coordination. And you also can't be outside of the arena too long because Ramu EX has a gimmick where every time he strikes the water around the arena, it electrifies. And if you're inside the water while it electrifies, it basically kills you. Or at least does so much damage that it might as well kill you.
Hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Who is Urianger voiced in ARR? I don't know, Gaming Chuck. Fun fact for Urianger's VA and ARR, it's the leading man in Final Fantasy XII. Can't remember. Is it Vaughn? It's Gideon Emery, Santiago says. Oh, it's Balthier. It's Fran's partner, the Han Solo of that game. Ah, the real leading man. My mistake. Imagine just traveling worlds just to be targeted by Ramu. My girl Mono was eating lightning. Eating lightning and crapping thunder. I never go back to Gridania. Well, I mean, technically we're already in Gridania. My friend Alex sent me a DM earlier and I couldn't read it until now. It was like I wasn't the only one thinking of the Men in Black ending when I was talking about the Omega memes. Let's see. Have I checked the shitpost channel yet? A post there got pinned and it's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, you say you're saying so? You see, you're setting up my expectations by saying it's a hilarious edit of me. This better be the funniest fucking shit I've seen in the world. What was it in shitpost? 1 second. Well, you said it was pinned. Oh yeah, hold on a second. You know, they say that all men are created equal. Oh, when I was doing the Scott Steiner math promo. Let me download this real quick then. 1 second. So I can watch this live with you guys. Let me make sure to put that in the right window. Oh, let me turn the music off. 1 second here. Shut up, Gridania. All right, let's play this. You know, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Gaius, and you can see that that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one... Oh, you know what? It's because I have the audio mixer scene. I know you guys can probably hear it, but I can't hear it. So we're gonna adjust that real quick. Is it hopefully it won't be too loud. You know, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Gaius, and you can see that that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with the Primal, you got a 50-50 chance of clearing the raid. I can't hear it, though. Yeah, it was in fact rather loud. I can't hear it, though. That's the problem. It's like, I don't know why the monitor is not working. Like on OBS's end, I can't hear it.
But can you hear me?
No, yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear the video feedback on OBS. The audience can. And I thought it was because I had monitor output muted, except when I was streaming, but it's just not playing for me. Try opening up an media player. Yeah, the problem is that you guys wouldn't be able to see that though. Unless I did if I did like a screen share, I guess that would be fine. One second. Well, I'll be right back. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like switch screens.
You good? So how do you like limit breaks, Johnny?
Dude, that fucking final part of the fight looks so goddamn amazing.
That basically I'm going to do this ultimate.
Yeah.
As soon as the guides are out. The good guides, not the ones that are like, MS Paint. I'm doing good.
1 second here.
I just got some news. I got to go in tomorrow for work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It means I get more money. Money that I'm going to spend and money I could spend at too many games, because there's actually, I need to start building up a list of games to look out for this year.
Any priorities?
I do want to finish my Zelda set, because I do want to find an in-box Zelda 2. A copy of Twilight Princess, because I just learned about a while ago that my copy of Twilight Princess is literally gone, and I have no idea where it's at.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I guess I gotta have to buy another version of that. But I think I might go ahead and get both the GameCube version and the Wii version.
Okay.
And then I'll complete that set. And then I think I might start going for the Final Fantasy collection.
What do you mean by that specifically?
NES copies of like Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3. And 4? Was 4 on Super Nintendo?
4 was Super Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6 for Super Nintendo.
Basically have like the full collection with that.
Right. All right, we should be able to play this. You guys should be able to hear it now. All right, 1 second here. You know, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Gaius, and you can see that that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with a primal, you got a 50-50 chance of clearing the raid. But I'm a mentor, and I'm not normal, so you got a 25% without zoom hacks at beat me. Then you add La Habrea to the mix, your chances of clearing drastically go down. See the 3-way at Praetorium, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning, but I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because La Habrea knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna prog. So Gaius, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Praetorium. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we was to go on 8 and then add 66 2/3%. I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at Porta Decumata. Senor Gaius.
Oh my god, I thought your character was holding up the middle finger.
Disaster for you at the main scenario roulette. That was great.
How beautiful.
That was absolutely beautiful. Like who made that actually? Was it oh, it was Neko. Neko Blue made that. So yeah, shout outs to Neko Blue for taking the time to make that, because yeah, so that was in reference to Scott Steiner's infamous math promo when he was shit talking Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle for what was it? The pay-per-view was Sacrifice, I think it was. You can look up, just go to YouTube and just type in Scott Steiner math promo. And I guarantee you it'll be the first fucking thing you see. But yeah, that was fantastic, Neko. Thank you very much. I have that video now archived on my drive, so thank you very much for that. And I just want to say right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am all for that shit. If you want to keep making shit like that for free. Like you guys can go right ahead, but man, like if I had the fucking money for it, like I would love to hire a video editor for our stream highlights. But I don't want that being done on a volunteer basis. I want to pay them, but I don't have that kind of money. Well, I don't have that kind of money for the Twitch stuff, though. I don't know. Maybe I should make it. I don't know. I'll have to consider that. Yeah, because I don't want people working for free.
Ramu made trial.
Hi, Amy Rose. Wait, what?
Hey, oh, Kane Senna. What was the voice of Kane Senna?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Man, stuff that passes over my head when I play through these content when I first did it.
It's Cindy Robinson, really. So Cindy Robinson is the current voice of Amy.
Huh.
Which also means she's the voice of the fucking moon boss in Sonic Frontier. Oh, what? Who fucking said that? That's some crazy ass shit.
That's some crazy fucking shit
What
right
the
there.
fuck is that? Black Ryan?
Yeah. I played some fucking Monster Hunter with the boys.
Yeah, like actual Monster Hunter or Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker?
Monster Hunter Rise.
Okay.
Yeah, Peace Walker.
And today I learned how to use hammer. It goes bonk. And it bonks hard.
I mean, it's supposed to.
It's just real fun.
So what have you done in this stream today?
We're about to wrap up 2.3, and I think that's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Actually, because I'm streaming now because I just wanted to veg because today was really fucking stressful.
Understandable.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions
Yeah, I had fun with
have
this
done.
company. Earlier we were talking about Metal Gear and spaghetti.
Full oft have I been compelled to look
Spaghetti?
to you for
That's weird because I made spaghetti tonight.
What the fuck is it? It just pasta central today?
leader of this
Yeah.
Toucan, thank you for the raid. Party of 4, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying whatever you were live streaming.
Did you talk about Last of Us?
No, why?
Damn.
I haven't watched that show.
Because because you know people are bitching about Bill being gay.
Yeah. Wait, what?
And I'm like, but he's always been
What?
gay.
Are you kidding me? Man, tell me you never played the game without telling me I actually played the fucking game. Are you kidding me?
Right?
People are bitching about
People-
that?
Yeah,
Did you
people
actually,
who
do
played
you actually play the fucking game?
right, and these are people who said that they played the game.
Yeah. Oh my god. And they certainly didn't play it for the story.
Right.
They just saw funny mushroom people. It was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fucking nuke them all with my guns. You tell me about the story. What is the story? Wait, that guy's gay.
Story?
This is not my America.
I see that you skip cutscenes.
No, I didn't skip cutscenes.
no.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the Last of Us thing. Oh, sorry, I'm playing
Yeah.
14. I got a little weird.
You're fine, but you can skip cutscenes if you want.
Fucking fake fans. I mean, I'd say that fucking fake fans. How do you miss that Bill was gay?
Right? I mean, here's one of Bill's most memorable lines from
I'm
the
gay.
game.
My first name is gay, which is short for a super homosexual, homoerotic, mega mcsuper schlangy dongy fudge ripple mcdelight dildo 1 2 3 in the bomb yum gay.
Yeah, see? How did they miss that? It's as unsubtle as a clown with his cock out, man. Like, damn. Idiots.
Wait, Bill from what? Not the science guy.
Bill.
Joel, I'm gay.
Tiffany's asking what that audio is from, though.
Everyone is ready.
That's from Conjun House.
Okay.
That's where I get the pepperoni pizza.
Oh, is that where that came from? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's time to order a pepperoni pizza. Hello, is this Fratelli's Pizza? He's pulling his cock out.
That's also where the
What's happening to me? Oh no!
After Pride Month, all gays must return to Mother Earth.
So that's, I didn't realize I was off of the same show.
Man, this show's ahead of its time.
After Pride Month, all gays must return to Mother Earth.
In the
I think that's what corporations
Wait.
definitely say after they fucking take the rainbow off of their profile picture.
right.
Yeah.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the
Return to the Earth like the trees and the Jonas Brothers.
in the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation.
Also, who cares if Bill is gay? No, if you're pushing an agenda, Santiago. You will not convert me into butt fucking. You know, being gay is more than just sex.
Have proven most enlightening.
Hell, it may not even be about sex at all.
The disruption to the flow of ether was
I zoned out. What?
so tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
Also love this whole
The significance of Yashtola's readings.
the browse channels feature that got added to Discord. I'm like, yep, I can't use that.
Yeah.
Wait, the what?
It lets you hide certain channels from your view.
Really?
If you don't
Finally.
want to bother with seeing them all the time.
You're finally gonna mute the entire subject.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Limit breaku. All right, I do need to download that rhythm game today.
It's lessing time.
Hi-Fi Rush? Yeah, it's good.
Wait, what?
Hi-Fi Rush, yeah, play it. It's good.
Dude, my guy, eat a fucking sandwich. Just collapse on the floor for no fucking reason.
Ah, yeah, it's playing about ether.
This is essentially the Final Fantasy VII spirit energy scene with Bugenhagen.
No, Linky, don't fucking ignore it.
Ignore what?
Hi-Fi Rush. You said rhythm game that you need to download.
Oh, not that game.
Actually, hold on a second.
Oh, why not?
I'm sorry. As a Final Fantasy VII fan, we need more appropriate music for this one because it's essentially just the cosmic. This is just the planetarium theme, the planetarium scene.
Please don't add please don't add the moaning earth sound.
Let me see.
You got it, or do I need to get it for you?
Primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came.
This is literally the exact same fucking scene. I mean, it goes more into the crystals, but you know, still.
The crystals.
Chryslers.
I don't like how the video feed is attached to an orb.
People saying it's a bit loud.
I can turn it down a little more.
Thank you.
Hey, it's the stupid hat.
Oh, he didn't forget.
It's
literally, man. That's literally all that happens. They get a hat. Look, he's looking like, what the fuck is this shit on my hat?
It's my hat now. Now I'm the leader.
Everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahuagin, no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no
so
for it to claim?
Bray Wyatt.
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems
It's a wrestler.
the soul of an immortal would venture there.
This past Royal Rumble, he fought LA Knight, and after the match ended, he switched up his look for a bit, and he was wearing a red mask that I swear to fucking Christ was ripped out of an Asian in Final Fantasy XIV, and I was like, he took that shit from La Habrea.
Nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Asians took control of Thancred.
Do I want Mountain Dew Pitch Black? No.
An artifact which, if our theories are correct,
It is the definition of
just described.
mid.
What's the name of the uncle character for Bray Wyatt? Was it Uncle Howdy? I did laugh my ass off when he did that elbow drop that he clearly fucking missed.
I love how Thancred just like popped in and be like, God damn it, I know it's fucking under control. Fuck you guys.
Sahuagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of
Yeah, so essentially the Aether works very similar to the live stream stuff in Final Fantasy VII, where like when you die or when things die, their ethereal, the ethereal influence returns back to the live stream, where then it's reborn, or you know,
Returns back to Mother Earth,
or claps in the hands of your Stola, like my Aether.
Returns back to Mother Earth, to which it comes back to life every Pride Month.
Can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy?
Okay.
Thus might
Live stream
even
lesson
an
over.
eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Where's the moaning moon or moaning earth?
The moaning moon.
We'll do that later.
Anyone else hearing
It's
that?
your eye.
I think did anyone else hear the moon moan for a second there?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza cum.
That's a cum.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll worry about the moon later.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan.
Oh, wait.
Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals
Let's look at purple carpet.
Where's Alphino?
Alphino is working on, I think, the Crystal Braves at this point.
Alpharet?
Alphino,
Do you
yeah.
this part?
Well,
He's
it's
currently hosting a
2.3
beauty
sets
pageant.
up the foundation for him thinking the Crystal Braves are a necessity.
Beg pardon,
Yes, you're right. You're right.
President, but I would raise one final matter. Even
So am I too late? Yes.
to ascertain the fate of the students.
We've been streaming for about close to 2 hours, Marluxia, as a
Their
girl.
findings shall
We will be wrapping it up soon because I only want to do 2.3 today.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. When I first was introduced to Udion J, I thought he was just a random ass NPC that is just gonna give you
who just
quests.
shows up when nobody asks. Like, who is this?
Exactly. And then all of a sudden,
you didn't catch that he was a scion.
no, like quite literally, he was just like, "Hi, I'm here. I speak in riddles, and here's your quest. Go fight the primals again."
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot, man. The Asians had their own organization, 13 Knights of the Round Table shit.
We never see this ever again.
No, we really don't. Well, I mean, there are a couple things we don't see after like a Realm Reborn because I think they just forgot about it. This round table thing here with like the Zodiac crystal, right? Like the Zodiac statue there. And there's also just a whole ass dark Zodiac crystal that looks like the mother crystal, but it's purple.
Also, isn't 2 of those people supposed to be gone already?
Well,
because of Eden, remember?
Is it? Oh, you mean?
Wait, no. That part hasn't happened yet.
That haven't happened yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Although maybe it already did because.
No. Because remember the War of Darkness.
Right. Because Logrith and Mitra were sent to the 13th first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like, well, that fucked up. We're gonna go with the first now.
God, it's like going back to watching this. It's like, oh my god, I see some plot holes.
they changed everything, or just completely just removed this from the like later part. Yeah, so like the whole Organization 13 lineup here is only partially relevant, but we never see this shit again in this capacity after this, because they didn't know exactly what they were going to do with the Ashians at this point. That's kind of the nature of an MMO story that continuously goes. It just kind of changes with the time and like with the flow of the plot. Next stream will be the Revenge of Snowcloak. Yep, absolutely. We are definitely playing Snowcloak the next stream.
And then 180 out of there.
Are any of these guys gaming's best villain according to Final Fantasy XIV's fans? You're thinking of Emmett Selk? No, Emmett Selk is not part of that lineup yet. But we're not going to be meeting Emmett Selk until end Stormblood.
Oh, right. He was introduced in Stormblood.
Yeah.
I forgot about Foxy Grandpa. I ain't lying.
Yeah, Elizabeth is up there, yeah.
Always have to triple check what's in my clipboard before I go ahead and
paste something to make sure you don't accidentally post a porn link, you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just post it in my chat or my channel, Jason. That way you have like a safe area. Like, oh, it's just porn? All right.
Do you know how hesitant I do to get... you know how hesitant I still am with now doing a fucking desktop caption? Like, don't make sure I don't download a porn anywhere visible on the desktop background or something.
Same.
The answer is always no for the record, but I'm always paranoid. So maybe there's one I forgot.
Oh shit, I left the OnlyFans tab open.
Well, since you're watching right now, make sure you subscribe.
Fun fact, Emmett Selk is Hebrew for angel of truth. Hythlodaeus is Greek for speaker of nonsense. So it's like Hythlodaeus is like, are you speaking my language? That's my friend.
That explains so much about him. No. Let him speak. All right, so land shark.
Let him cook.
Cook what? Said MXL.
Based?
What?
Based on what?
I know, at least want to see the Asians with that now. Oh, speaking of the boy.
Yeah, I think it's this scene that Alphino wants to. Yeah, the new organization. Yeah, this is where he starts talking about the crystal berries.
I love that liking shit on Twitter is broken for me.
In what way?
So as long as the tweet itself is on the timeline, or I'm looking at like the full tweet,
yeah,
I can like. But if I click into an image on the tweet or click into a video on the tweet, I'll like, and then it immediately reverses itself.
Excuse me?
Exactly.
Bitch, you didn't like this.
You're not allowed to do that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Yes, you did.
No, I don't think you like it enough.
Speaking with Yozan.
Alpha Claude.
Alpha Claude? Not yet. I mean, no, he already is Claude. You're right about that.
Al, go away.
Let me like the art so I can save them when I get home and only 1 or 2 of them are in my likes. Damn. You guys should just bookmark shit more.
Your voice is not woke.
Who are you trying to wake up? All right, time for you to punch some kids, Johnny.
Hoary Boulder.
There he is! The man, the legend.
This guy's
Honestly,
first name is Hoary.
You know one little detail I love about this area?
What's that?
Is you basically see Hoary Boulder and the other adventurers in the background, just like literally gearing you up and just be like, yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We're just doing stuff in the background.
Yeah, because they're scions. They're scions just as much as everybody else.
Damn right.
Yeah. And they are, yeah, they're pretty good comrades. Hoary Boulder's actually a pretty, he's a bro. His hair is also very orange.
Orange, it looks red.
That's orange? Oh, they looked red, yeah.
Like a tangerine red.
Are you a tangerine?
No. Bookmarks are for stuff I like but don't want to show up on other timelines as this person liked this tweet. So porn.
Well, then I just have an entirely different account for liking and retweeting that.
No, that's exhausting though.
Wait,
Fucking,
what?
I gotta...
From February 1st to February 2nd, emergency maintenance will perform on distant areas during the emergency maintenance. Oh.
Yeah, it's happening in a couple of hours actually. Less than 2 hours actually, because I think it's 1 a.m. Eastern.
So we won't be able to do duties for like a couple hours. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to be wrapping up the stream soon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, because I just got the alert just popped up right now.
You can use TweetDeck to have multiple accounts feed on the screen. I don't trust that. Because what if it cross-references something and the porn thing that I liked on my old accounts meant to go, now it goes to my main account?
And what if my main account went onto my alt account?
Yeah, I was going to say, oh no.
It's like, watch my new video, guys.
I don't think I've seen that before. But switching between accounts on mobile's fairly easy.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It's just, again, being all, oh, I forgot that was in my clipboard.
Alright, we have a instance here with Hoary Boulder. I forgot, what were we doing in this one? Oh, we just showing off for the kids.
Punch the boulder.
Oh, we're just punching the boulder.
It's time for the boulder to get very serious. I don't know why I keep thinking he has that voice.
I'm going to remove your fucking knee privileges in front of the children. Yeah, I think we're just demonstrating a party battle in front of the kids.
Now do an LB3 on them.
Yeah. No fucking Fido heaven.
I somehow missed the first couple hours of this. I didn't. I was streaming.
What were you streaming out of curiosity?
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about that. Right.
Honestly, I just saw you in here. I'm like, oh shit, is he doing stuff?
If I'm in private chat, yes, I'm always doing stuff. And if my screen is live, then I'm likely recording something for a review.
Oh, good. If anything,
Speaking of, I hope you guys don't like ZX7.
All right, Pete, beat up a man.
John, you don't like booty?
Has my appetite been wet for booty? That's the voice acting in that game is terrible.
That's Capcom in a nutshell.
No,
pre-2012.
No, I don't know because I can still enjoy Resident Evil voice acting. I can still enjoy Street Fighter voice acting.
Resident Evil Street Fighter voice acting is also shit.
No, but I can still enjoy it though. Like, honest to God, the thing that drives me fucking nuts with ZX Advent's voice acting is that, I should stress for the English dub specifically, I did not hear it in Japanese. For the English dub specifically, it feels like they were given each line of dialogue, paragraph, not even paragraph, line by line without giving context to what they were reading. It's so fucking stilted, man. To the point
the
of
voice
it,
direction is identical to Legends.
To the point, no, absolutely not, absolutely no. ZX Advent's voice acting is way fucking worse than Legends.
Oh my god, those cooldowns. I haven't seen that in so long.
I can tolerate Legends voice acting. ZX Advent's voice acting fucking irritated the shit out of me. Cause it was so distracting. It's bad. Like, it's bad. Not even so bad it's good. It's bad.
Also, during that fight, I just saw some old cooldowns I never thought I'd ever see ever again.
Well, because he had Sordo for one thing.
Yeah, Sword Oath and Convalescence, which basically...
Oh, Convalescence, yeah.
Yes, Convalescence, which was an ability that Paladins had that lets you have bigger health. Or, not bigger health, it lets you heal better.
Yeah. It increases the potency of heals that you receive.
Yep. God, that took me back.
Yeah.
It's like I'm about to just see like old cooldowns and be like, I remember that.
So, like, but I want to reiterate, I'm not going to be overly harsh to ZX Advent, like, as a whole. I didn't like it. So, out of the two, I liked ZX more. I liked the trimming of the fat that ZX Advent did, but it's worse in almost every other sense. I was not a fan of the different forms. I thought they just I thought they should have just stuck with the regular models, which they do, and there's like they try to give you two options, but it's like, when am I ever using the Maverick forms outside of the one room where they're needed? Like the fucking the turtle Maverick that it's like one of the first few bosses you fight is laughably useless in land because it's strictly a water Maverick. It has a phenomenal time freeze ability, which I did get a lot of mileage out of. But it's like, why give this to me? Like,
yeah. Or the alligator guy.
Yeah, I think, oh my God, the alligator guy. And I mean, I mean, most of them, dude. Like, most of them I did not use. Like, I'd rather stick to the models. And I popped off so hard when I got Model ZX back. It's like, oh, finally, I can play the game again.
Why'd you take this away from me?
Well, I think I know why, because Model ZX's close-range combat is actually pretty fucking nuts. Like, the rolling slash in ZX and ZX Advent damages on every frame. And if you don't give a fuck about hitting a boss's weak points, like to get a decent rank, you shred health so fast in that game.
Yeah.
You got your ass handed to you, Boulder. Yes, I did.
Then there's the fun of going high rank in ZX and ZX7 by avoiding their weak spots. I can't, so I make it a point to mention it's like I didn't really care about that. That shit sounds infuriating as fuck. Because bosses are moving all the fucking time in ZX and ZX Advent, and you hit a weak spot by just hitting a certain part of the boss. So, and imagine if you're trying your best to carefully lay an attack on a boss at a specific point, and then they move in a certain way, and all it takes is one, one strike at the weak spot and that's it. Your rank is gone. Well, at least your high rank is gone.
Well,
you know,
fuck you.
I did enjoy my time. Like, I enjoyed my time with both games, but man, like, writing my thoughts on at ZX Advent was so difficult because I was so blasé about a lot of shit. Like, I was I normally refer to it as being on autopilot when I'm playing a game. I was on super fucking autopilot playing ZX Advent because I did not give a fuck about the story. The voice acting was constantly distracting of just how terrible it was. And I was not jiving with a lot of forms. But functionally, it was a fine game. You know, I still found fun collecting like the heart tanks and sub tanks. I didn't really care about the cycle. It's like, I should have liked that word. I should have liked the game more, but I didn't. ZX has its own problems, and I'm going to be speaking about those problems, but you know, I didn't feel it was as bloated as ZX7. Again, it's kind of hard to put into words right now on the spot what I think about both games. But I can categorize both games as good but not great. Like, I wouldn't play any of them over like the Zero series. Also, Ash says booty a lot.
Booty.
Booty.
I completely agree. Why are you required to play the boss wrong for a better rank? To show that you're better than the rest. Wow, the way you slam your head against that wall. Such a professional. I would never do that, but you clearly have the gusto for it. Mid or shit. Also, I think I have to ask. I have to ask Mega Man ZX or ZX Advent fans this specifically because I have to make sure that I'm not going crazy. But so for Mega Man ZX, I played as Ale. That's how you pronounce the girl's name, right? I think it's Ale. And for ZX Advent, I played as Ash. Because I make a joke saying that, you know, Mega Man games are a fucking sausage fest. So I'm going to play as the girls this time. Ash's plot seems so fucking irrelevant to me. Because from minute one, they established that, you know, there was something tragic about her in the past that happened. Like, she lost her family or friends. It's pretty much a repeat of what Vent and Ale went through in the beginning of ZX. But she's just not worried. She doesn't care about that. She just wants to worry about the future and make a name for herself so everyone will remember her name. And that's fine. But all too often, ZX Advent tries to reel in, like, the mystery of, don't you want to know who you really are, or who you're really related to? And I believe Ash at multiple points says that that doesn't matter. But they keep harping on it as if it does, and it ultimately doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I was like, is this plot a waste? Is this plot a waste of time? Like, I feel... So I only played ZX Advent as Ash. And I'm sure maybe it hits better if you're playing as the other guy. What's the other guy's name, man?
The other guy.
No, what's the boy's name?
The other guy.
No. What's the boy's name in ZX Advent? What the fuck? There's Ash and there's the other guy.
Guy 1.
His name is Gray.
Gray Gardner.
No, it's just Gray. It's just Gray. Gray has a little more intrigue from the start because, you know, there's that whole mystery to him, even though it's pretty clear that he is, like, related in some fashion to these two chuckle fucks, Prometheus and Pandora. And I'm sure that maybe something's done with that, but, like, Ash seems so inconsequential, and her plot seems really inconsequential, that I feel that the plot was probably built around Gray. I argue, why wasn't ZX Advent centered on Prometheus and Pandora? Because I think those two have a more interesting backstory and more interesting driving force to to follow them more than either Ash or Gray. I can't say for Gray or Shore because I didn't play the game as Gray, but I think the protagonists, or at least the central characters for ZX7, should have been Prometheus and Pandora.
Up to the Raider airship with the booty on it.
Ugh.
I'm going to go ahead and meet our booty face to face.
Also, another thing with the voice acting, they pronounce their P's, B's, and T's and D's really fucking hard. Yeah, they say booty. Like you can hear all the M's and B's and pronouncing that booty.
You know what they really want? They really want that.
They want
booty.
the big booty bitches.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess the booty is inside. Oh, what happened to our booty? The biometal.
Maybe I should find a lot of booty.
Get rich? You're my booty and my friend.
She's looking at her ass, dude. No, it's not an issue with the DS sound. It's like that in both the DS and the remaster. Their mouths have no pop filter. They must scream. No, if it was like no pop filter, then it popped really hard.
The booty.
Yeah, I just I was so fucking indifferent to ZX7 story that it was hard to follow at times because it's like, does any of this shit matter? Why weren't the Mega Men more important in the story? They're talking about this game of destiny, right? Because it's something that this guy, Master Albert, set up years ago when Model W was a thing, right? And it's like all Mega Men are destined to fight each other to become Mega Man King. But every Mega Man in ZX7 is just fighting me. There's never a point in the story, to my knowledge anyway, where the Mega Men are fighting each other. They're just going after me. And it's like, why? What the fuck? It's like there's never like this plot is
We have to defeat Dr. Wily, Mega Man.
And it's very weird. I think some devs said that we were supposed to get a third game, but then the Mega Man cancellation wave happened. I honestly was caught off guard that ZX7 didn't follow up on Vent and Ale's story. Like, here's a completely different set of characters, and we're just kind of ignoring everything that happened in the previous game until like the midway point, and even then, it's only for like it's glorified cameos. So I'm assuming the ZX series is more of an anthology. You know, this game has this set of characters, this game has this set of characters, the third game, and so on and so forth. If that was the plan, would be another set of duo protagonists. You know.
Jehudi.
Coming for that booty. Funniest thing about that game is that Zero felt like he had more emotion in this game than his own series. It's a fucking metal box. Oh my god. So Biometal Model A is not Axel?
Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck you. It looks like Axel.
I thought
it's not Axel.
Was it too obvious? Because that's what I originally thought. See, there's a developer reason for that. I'm gonna trust you, Mega Quinn. Your name is literally Mega Quinn. You are a Mega Man aficionado. But I'm seeing this model. I see the design. I hear the voice acting. It's like, this is very Axel. It's Model A. You know,
it's the copy Mega Man.
Yeah, it can copy Biometal. It can copy enemies. This is Axel. And then it turns out it's not Axel. It's just the A stands for something else. But it's like, this is fucking Axel, dude. Like, why not just hard commit to just calling it Axel? Inti Creates intentionally kept their hands off of Axel because Inti did not know what the X team planned to do with Axel, nor were notes shared with each other. Model A was them throwing a bone. So it was them winking to X7 and X8 fans is essentially what you're saying. But without risking muddying the waters, they just labeled it as Model A.
which is like
Man, hard to believe robots have souls.
It's just kind of like, we know that everyone knows that this is supposed to be modeled off Axel, but we're not gonna call him that. And it's like, whatever. Like, that biometal to me is Axel. I don't. It's just really silly.
Yeah.
The voice acting's still bad though. It's like, wow, your voice is terrible. You must be Axel. But no, like that video will be good soon-ish. But yeah, it was hard to write for ZX7 because I was like, I gotta try and hammer in the point of how much I didn't give a fuck about this game. But I still played and beat it. Like I got to the end just fine and shit like that, and I was still enjoying myself to a degree. But it was like, man, it was like this was a very arbitrary finish. But yeah, whatever. I did like ZX outside of its map though. Like the map was the worst part about ZX, but ZX I thoroughly enjoyed.
Why did you use Axel as a motif for the ZX Advent protagonists? It looks like Axel, but it's not, you see? If I remember right, Rockman X8 was the latest game in the X series at the time.
Yeah.
But Axel himself was still surrounded by mysteries and we didn't know what his ultimate fate was. It was a cliffhanger that made it hard to bring his character over to the ZX series. As a compromise, the protagonists in their transformed state inherit the symbols of Axel, such as the color scheme and the double guns. It wasn't intended to be the same character, but took influence from Axel.
This is pretty much Axel and everything but name only. Not everything but name, I should say. You know, again, it's just it's very odd. You know it's Axel, I know it's Axel. It's Axel, or at least based off of Axel.
It's probably Axel.
It is Axel.
By the way, who's Axel?
One of the organization members from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Wait, is he the one who says 2?
And then
that's it. Yes.
someone asked about like the forehead gem and shit.
Yeah.
And like the helmet. Actually, at the end of X8, there was a scene in which Axel is attacked by Lumine, and looks like his helmet lens became infected. So I used that image to add a cover to Model A's helmet that limit the spread of the infection.
Yeah.
That was the flow of the design, but it's not really explained in the games. But that helmet part was used in the ZX Advent animated series. I personally am interested to see how the X series will continue, as well as what will happen to Axel. I look forward to seeing a continuation one day. Ooh.
Linky!
Yeah.
Right, it's like that never happened.
Yes!
Linky!
Yeah?
Fuck you.
That's it. It leaves the call.
Okay.
Did I get the boss medals for Evan,
no.
or did you just finish the story? So, no. The only boss medal I got inadvertently, Lucid, was the bronze for the Qatar one. Voltron, I think it was. I think the dude was just named Voltron.
Wait, John.
Yo, what's up?
That interview was from 2020. That makes it hurt even more.
It's okay. They're gonna turn Mega Man to Mega Cham.
Yeah, this worked better in my head.
Now, the reason why it was in 2020 is because of the ZX and Zero collection. They did an interview for it.
Man, I want X9 to happen. It's just I don't know.
Fuck you know.
Okay, well, I'll ask again tomorrow.
You'll get your Mega Man fan game and you'll like it.
Wait, I thought Defenders of the Realm was the last one.
What,
No.
Defenders of the Realm? No, because we didn't get an achievement. Normally we get an achievement for finishing a patch. Unless I did and I'm just stupid. No, I didn't get one. Cause I still. Oh yeah, by the way, the Valentine's Day event started today, and you get some glamour for doing it, but these fucking dipshits.
Oh.
So I want to make it known, right, that the story involving the Valentine's Day event is very sweet. It gives a very important lesson of loving yourself more importantly than than overexerting yourself showing love to others. You know, self-care is very important, and what matters most is making sure that you yourself are comfortable.
Yeah.
They emphasize this by using these two girls.
One cup.
One is not comfortable wearing. So, like, for full context, the head of the event has I'm not sure if they're related. I'm not sure, like, it's a younger sister or is a protege, that sort of thing. She is taking charge of the event this year, but she herself has another protege under her that is also helping her run the event. One is comfortable wearing suits and ties. The other is comfortable wearing frilly dresses. They swap each other's styles for the sake of trying to promote the event, but throughout the event, they are making clear that they are not comfortable. Like, the overly girly one is not comfortable wearing the suits and the ties, and the other girl is not comfortable wearing frilly dresses. She'd rather go back to the suits and ties. And then after that point, it's like, okay, well, you guys should just do whatever the hell you want. It's your preferences. You wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. And it's like, that's a really important lesson. And you want to know what the reward is for this event? Gender lock gear.
Fuck you.
And it's like, you fucking idiots. Like, how tone deaf? How tone deaf can you get? You're a boy, no, you can only wear the fucking suit. If you're a girl, you can only get the dress.
When you write a moral and forget the lesson.
Well done, guys. Well, almost had it. You almost fucking had it. You missed the entire. Did anyone actually read the story that they tied the gear to, dude? So I want to make note now, though, because you can buy both sets of the gear from the vendor, and it only costs guild. They don't make you do any sort of like event for tokens and shit. You can buy both the female and the male outfits right now. Buy both anyway, because I got a feeling they're going to unlock the suits at some point or another. Because that's what they did with the other Valentine's Day set. And thank God, because I love wearing that vest jaune. And I got no doubt that they're going to unlock the gender for the other suit, too. I mean, it should have been unlocked day one. I don't know why the fuck they did that, dude. It was so stupid. It really does not seem like a hard thing to make the costumes not gender locked. Apparently, from what I understand, the outfits, they fit on top of every model, but it's not perfect. Like, there are still seams in the modeling, which makes me think that it wasn't fully ready for a complete, you know, unisex design, and they just had to gender lock it just to save face for a bit. So I'd give it, honestly, I'd give it a year before the gender lock is removed, which is still too fucking long.
Remove the gender now.
Yeah. The hammer of justice is unisex, but these fucking pants aren't. What's up, Real? You're a real one. Goodbye, Real.
Oh, wait, that reminds me.
Hold your fire! The baby's been born? It's a trick! Reveal the gender! Are you
That's right.
mad, Mantley? Everybody stand down! Reveal the baby mama. Baby mama, do you copy? Baby mama standing by. Reveal the gender now! That gender reveal rocket is locked to the baby's current position! What's the gender, Mantley? It's a boy?
Well, What's that from?
That's so it's mocking the scene from the Iron Giant. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually really like the OG scene of that too. It's like that missile was locked into the Giant's current position. Where's the giant? Where's the giant, Mansley? It's like, you fucking idiot! You killed us all. You mean we're all going to die, Mansley, for our country?
God, Iron Giant, I feel so bad for you. You got absolutely snuffed.
I love Iron Giant.
I mean, I do too. I just hate that it's criminally underrated.
I still remember every year that Cartoon Network would actually just play the whole entire day of nothing but that movie.
Warbot mentions that too. Cartoon Network had an all-day marathon of the movie, and every time I checked the channel to see if it was at that scene.
Exactly. It's like they knew it's like, you guys should watch this movie, watch this movie, watch this movie.
We can duck and cover. There's a there's a fallout shelter, but there is no way to say anyone's surviving this, you idiot! Oh my god, the frame right here is bad because everyone's still the Valentine's Day event. This is where the Valentine's Day event is at.
Oh yeah, is there like a couples thing you can actually do, like a little maze?
Yeah, if you want to do the couples thing. You don't get anything for it though, outside of maybe a player comm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, really?
I'm serious. Yeah, you can just give each other a player comm. I did it once earlier today with some random. I didn't even get the fucking comm. There's literally no one else besides me.
All right, we did it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be like, I might basically have to do like some of that stuff with my FC mates and probably some randos as well, just to be like, all right, who wants to go through this magical maze with me? No one? Okay.
What do you get for the Valentine / Single Awareness Day? You get glamour. Actually, I can show it off now. Give me a second.
Wow.
Yes.
Netflix doing the damn trying to nuke password sharing, and then Peacock completely removed their free tier.
Oh my god. This is it, folks. This is the streaming exodus.
Pretty much.
That makes me glad I don't usually pay too much about any kind of stuff like that, because I'm like, all right, YouTube.
Glamour and an eat cookie emote. No, it's actually eat chocolate. What's right in
How
there?
much?
Hey, King Phoenix, thank you for the right party one. Hope you're enjoying whatever you were playing.
OpenAI announces ChatGPT Plus at $20 a month.
Eat
Nah, I'm
chocolate.
good.
I don't think Romani is actually eating the chocolate. I don't see any bite marks on that or anything.
Christ, if you want to talk about a nightmare I had as a kid, trying to go through like one of those mirror mazes.
Oh, I see. I never done that before.
It is. You will feel like you're like in another world when you're just trying to go through like different kind of masses, like the mirrors and stuff. It's like, where am I supposed to go? What is a wall? What is not? And most of the time, you just go bump into them.
Wait, did I not?
The PlayStation Plus
Oh,
collection's
shit. Wait,
going
did I
away.
start in the armor? Wait a minute. Wait.
Good gracious, he's naked.
Did I not? Oh no, I did not. Yeah, 1 second. I didn't put it in the armor.
The PlayStation Plus collection's going away.
Yes.
Apple releases the HomePod 2 after they discontinued the HomePod 1 forever ago, like several years ago, because no one was buying them, and they also stained wood.
Oh.
Because of their plastic ring on the bottom would stain wood like within minutes. And the HomePod 2, still expensive, still stains wood. They learned nothing.
Oh, so
Have you tried not to put it on wood?
Humans have been using wood for over 10,000 years. Apple How do we get it to not stain?
You put a blanket over it, right? The wood.
Fuck wood, Apple apparently, which makes no sense given their old computers.
Actually,
who uses wood anymore? I mean, my desk is wood.
We're all.
I got a wood tabletop for my desk.
Yo, black is actually really nice in this.
I got wood tables for the kitchen. Got wood shelves in here. A lot of people still use wood for a lot of stuff.
This is the male version. This is the male outfit that you can get. Only boys can wear this, not girls. See this, girls? Can't have any of this. Be yourself, but not too much.
Wait, do you get the boulder in your party?
Excuse me? No, that's just another Rogan.
Okay.
I
thought I saw the orange hair there for a second too.
No, it's like, what the fuck is he doing here?
Good old dark light gear.
Yeah, we're just about done 2.3, I believe. And then we're going to call it a wrap. Am I excited for the Tomberry outfit coming out during the Hatch and Tide? How do you know that, King Arthur? Using them illegal Zoom hacks.
I mean, you don't?
No, I don't, actually.
No, they data mined a single line of text.
I'll parse my numbers with ACT, but I won't use Zoom hacks.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Did you hear about another group clearing top? And quite literally during the transitioning from 5 to 6, the dude literally pulled up his task manager and be like, see.
Give me Dad. I can do it. You never gave me a chance, Dad.
I fucking laughed so fucking hard when I saw that at work. So anyway, I started blasting. Wait, does your character have long hair?
They have a shoulder length hair.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the hair does actually confine to different headwear. Like if you actually, yeah, because look at the hair when I put the hat on. So it just kind of like squeezes in there. I actually like that detail.
I don't usually wear too much headgear with my character because
same. Actually, it depends on the headgear. Honestly, like my main outfit for warrior on Joan, the red bison hat is kind of like the only time I'll actually wear a hat with the character.
Yeah, I'm about to say that the only time I'll wear a hat is just glasses, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're pretty nice.
Hello, Yumra. Wait a minute, I know that Lancer. We'll see him later.
We have to do this one more time in old so what we're doing now is because Alphino wants to start up the Crystal Braves. We're heading through all 3 city-states and seeing if we can get any potential recruits. What the fuck?
Hey, do you want to live your line? Hey, what?
Fucking Tim Cook over here, you know. You guys don't use coasters for your smart speakers?
See if I can try and recognize the song.
Do 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 do.
I don't recognize the song. Does anybody recognize the song that they're playing? Yeah, also one of them couldn't afford the Fat Chocobo costume, so they were just wearing yellow.
Can't you like get the headgear just for getting your Chocobo to level 10?
The headpiece? I thought it was the body piece. Oh no, wait, no. Isn't it a gold saucer item?
No, wait, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It's 15 for the body, and then the headpiece you could just buy it somewhere. I don't know if it's gold saucer or not. This is the opening to Final Fantasy VII.
Is it? 1 second.
It sounds familiar, I'll give it that.
Yeah, like it's on the tip of my tongue. Like, yeah, like I feel I've heard this melody before.
You know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it here.
This is gonna drive me nuts. No, it's not Seven's Overworld theme.
It sounds like Journey. Of Faithfully.
Oh, fuck, they dropped the percussion. That kind of really nice. So you ever wonder how Lalafell attract their partners? Well, yeah, they pee in the corners.
Hey, I love how I'm like looking directly at something, just losing track of focus. That's like a lesson.
They mark their territory with their piss.
Oh God! And I've been in your house.
I'm just saying, it's on the Encyclopedia Eorzea.
Sweat.
They piss on people's wives.
Hippolytaeus, we meet again.
And for people who don't know what Faithfully by Journey sounds like, this is what it sounds like.
Like, oh, you cheeky son of a bitch. Alpha was like, where'd you go? I was supposed to meet you here like 5 minutes ago and you get distracted by something.
Don't worry about it. Also, I'm kind of thinking, because when I was doing prog for P8S, I think I might do T as a black mage.
T?
Or not T,
Top?
Yeah.
Black mage?
I really do like this class.
Surveillance camera. Russians.
Curly.
Nano machines.
No, it's just something I usually like to do when tackling like hardcore content. Be like, I'm going to try something new.
I guarantee you won't last a fucking week.
All right. Oh,
Quite often I'd go into the void. They like walked away from me and then just voided out.
Anyway, carry on. Oh, excuse me.
Linky, why are you trying to do P5S as Black Mage?
No, you should try. No, Lineback's asking you should try.
P5S
as Black Mage.
Oh,
Carbuncle?
God.
No,
Persona
honestly-
5 Strikers?
Honestly, you can really,
yeah,
if you know where to position yourself, you should basically be
I
fine.
don't think positioning for Carbuncle would be that egregious. And even then, like the
I don't know.
most movement intensive part of the fight is when you can't target the boss anyway.
Yeah. And that and plus, Black Mage, you're supposed to basically set yourself in stone, don't move at all. So you basically got to know, like, hey, go to this spot and start casting. Go to this spot and start casting.
Yeah. It's a turret.
And I have been playing this class for quite a bit. I'm starting to get the rhythm, the feel of this class. I know why Yoshi P likes to buff this class every expansion.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fucking SP requirements of doing that constantly in Persona 5 Strikers is a little obnoxious, so I'd advise going for a melee.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hunter, to
You're
answer
talking
your
about
question,
P5S, right?
No, we're not
Persona
talking about
5
no, we're not talking
Strikers?
about no, we're not talking about P5S. No, we're talking about P5S, not P5S. Fucking idiot, man. Hunter, to answer your question, at the rate that I'm going, yeah, we're easily going to be reaching level cap with Romani and Monk before we even get to the end of Heavensward at the rate we're going. But we will be leveling up other classes in different roles. We were talking about this during last stream, but I think for physical range, I'm going to make Romani a dancer. Then for healer, I'm going to stick with Sage. Caster, I'm still debating between Red Mage and Summoner. And I'm still debating on what kind of tank I want to make Romani too.
Legitimately, I think Gunbreaker would be a good choice.
I like to refer to AR Alphino as the Reddit years.
And then he woke.
Why is everyone downvoting this?
If only grandfather
I'm
was here.
simply speaking the truth. Does Romani have ranch in her milk? Fuck, wait. No, you're thinking of Romani. This is Romani. Idiot. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man?
Wait, Kevin the Golden Bolt?
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite Archie Sonic character. I don't know, sounds a bit like Ben Shapiro the more I hear him talk. Oh, I fucking hate that. Can you even do the Dancer quest before Stormblood? Yeah, you can unlock Dancer right now.
Yeah. The only jobs are basically tied to expansion is Dark Knight and Machinist and Astrologian.
Yeah, because you have to be in Heavensward in order to unlock them.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
What you hate?
Fucking AI like voice replication is getting way too good. Like you were complaining, John was complaining a couple months ago about the MatPat one
stuff, yeah.
But like this is,
I don't know your full story, so I can't really judge. But I can't let you hurt anyone.
So end it!
Nope. I'd rather give you a chance to rebound.
You can't be this naive.
I like to keep it simple. I live for the moment. I want to see the world, find all its thrills and adventures, and enjoy them. I want everyone to have the freedom to do that too. And you wouldn't get that opportunity if I took that chance away from you. I've made peace with enough enemies to know there's a better way. So I'm willing to chalk this up to a rocky start. And let us have a do-over, if you will.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Isn't that from the Archie comic?
yes.
Well, I can't believe it.
See, I mean, it's still very unnerving regardless. It still had a very monotone delivery.
What think you of
Well, that's partly because it was also trained exclusively on just the Frontiers dialogue.
Yeah.
Bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common
Yeah, that's
like
creepy
the
as hell.
open,
Yeah.
our nations have seen
Don't like
farther
that.
apart, not closer together. Considering the many
Pretty soon, we'll be hearing them all over the telemarketer calls.
Yeah, that was AI.
someone else is taking the initiative.
Kids, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good.
Thanks, Sonic.
Thanks, Sonic. And then Eggman's music starts playing.
Paradox, go!
Look, it's a giant creepy egg.
It promises to be a fearsome military body, but whom will it serve? Even under the
Give me the
watchful gaze of
ring.
the Scions. It is
Oh yeah, there's no
Sonic is rocking.
Yeah, everybody was recording with the rock band by Sonic Adventure.
From the coffers of the Syndicate, that those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace.
You're building a private army, Alpha No?
No end of trouble at the hands
I mean, that's what
of
Nanamo is basically saying. It's like, is this really a wise idea?
I deem it unwise to deny them.
I mean, it could be a little bit sloppy, but it should be fine.
Shut up.
Though many gave generously.
Just shut up.
Their coin steal from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies.
Fuck, I wasn't even trying to do. Oh
no, that was absolutely fucking intentional. Give me that bullshit.
No, that was not intentional. That was not a fucking intentional.
Absolutely
I was not intentional. That was not intentional.
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands.
Valentine is building military Sans Eorzea. Nothing bad will happen.
What should we call this place, Alphino? Outer
I
Heaven.
have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Uldan law now stands,
Jesus Christ.
to convict him of any
Let's say water levels rise maybe 10, 15 feet over the next 10 years due to climate change, putting houses under the water. Would the owners not simply sell their homes and move?
He has all but committed treason.
You are a worthless bitch-ass loser.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. Not now. He's about to cry.
Jesus Christ, Jason.
What is that Robot talking to Nanamo? It's like, don't cry, you bitch ass loser. Some leader. Oh, is this the first time we hear the Forgotten Night song?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it. The Forgotten Night is the name of the pub in Heavensward.
grace. It is not over.
Also, that was the first time they used the new water driplet eyes for the crying effects. It's still adorable.
Nanamo and Robon's relationship is so great. Yeah, I gotta wonder what the kids are gonna look like, though. Honestly, I think a character that should have more presence and doesn't really get any outside of Stormblood is Pippin, Robon's adoptive son. Tiny muscle babies. Pippin is introduced. Pippin is introduced in 2.5. Actually, I think it's 2.4, 2.5 because, well, I mean, the circumstances in which we're introduced to Pippin are not great, but we are technically introduced to him, I think, in 2.5. Yeah, this story needs more Pippin. I love Pippin. I didn't like him for all the shit he caused me in Stormblood when the game didn't work, but you know, I think he's an underutilized character.
God, I do not remember Defenders of Eorzea had taken this long.
Yeah.
People are redubbing all the fucking Jason Griffith games with AI Roger Craig Smith.
Why? Why do that?
I don't know.
Just fucking leave it alone. Pippin's VA is Adam Haldon, the same VA as Shulk from Xenoblade. Interesting. Okay. Actually, now that I hear it now that I think about Pippin's lines.
We're gonna battle gods and kill them all. Right, your money?
Kill!
We're not at you yet. Go away. I'm gonna hear that in my nightmares now.
What, that?
Yeah.
Yes!
Come.
Come, Guardian.
Let this moment last forever.
Come, Guardian Leviosa. Wait.
I don't know who's more hornier. Fucking Xenos or fucking Saku.
More!
You know what? That probably...
Have you the strength?
Go away, Xeno.
The power to transcend.
Go transition somewhere else, please.
Xenos is only horny for combat.
Fucking go do ultimate then.
I don't have many lines for Vothri though.
Oh.
Damn you! Why'd you
Damn
do
you.
that for? Why?
Ah, yes. Ascension.
I see now. This is the passion of my ascension. Very well.
I shall embrace
this trial. Stop that, damn you! What it takes!
Literally, that's like the one thing. If the call is getting too quiet, just spam that.
Oh, our boy.
Oh yeah, we finally get to see more of
horse fart.
Yes.
Oh hey, Superintendent. Hope you're fucking doing okay today. Hope you're ready for an amazing dinner, you dipshit.
I don't know why I thought that was
damn.
horseshit up there for a second.
Righteousness!
Please don't call him that.
With the new frontier hands?
Well, I know who the fanboy for this character
Now,
is.
Harshafon's voice actor is his Heaven Sword voice actor.
No small amount
Yep.
of
Yeah. But I think this is actually the first time he's voiced.
brave men and women all.
Yes, because I don't think he really did have much of speaking lines in the
Yeah,
actual.
I mean, you spoke to him earlier
Outpost in Mordona.
in the 2.0 story, but you didn't have any speaking lines.
But now it's just like, hey, we're gonna make you a main character. Have a
Yeah.
voice line.
Have
a voice actor.
Yeah.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your
Lamp
support to this
oil,
endeavor.
rope, bombs,
Never let
maybe
it
some
be
milk.
said that
Do you need
House
water?
Forton does not
This is
acknowledge
just a
the efforts of
store.
the
I
Ramu.
literally carry like 50 plus things. I don't know why I'm listing them.
Why does it sound like horseshit fun saying that?
You're a little fucking richer, maybe. Jesus Christ.
Man, I just wanted some fucking rope, dude.
Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent.
Trev.
You would know the truth of it. These incorrigible villains.
AI voice duplication's getting too on point.
Oh no, what's happening?
A lot.
This new unity of purpose we attribute
Why?
to their leader, the Lady Iceheart.
I don't know why, man.
Do you want to play the bitch ass line again from Roger?
Task of identifying this woman.
Which the Roger one? Yeah, let me get it.
What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart.
Yeah, apparently like a new AI drop for voice duplication.
Oh, is that why that meme dropped of the YouTube poop? Like, look at what they have to do to mimic a fraction of our power.
The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far.
AI Gabe Newell announced Dream Fortress 2 sex update.
Finally.
A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what
Oh, here it is.
foes may lie in wait?
You are a worthless bitch-ass loser. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
That's pretty good.
It's my favorite Frontiers quote.
But truly, I could not.
Oh, soon I won't even need to do voiceovers for my videos anymore.
I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds.
Hey guys, it's me, Trav. Today I'm going to talk about what's the next thing you're reviewing?
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine. Also, why does he have a can bottle of pick? You see that? He's got a bottle of fucking olives.
I see the bottle of pickled peppers. Whatever the fuck this is supposed to be. It's so low quality.
Do you eat this? Porshafon?
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
You know, as much as we talked about how bad this is, shit like this is great for the TF2 community.
Oh yes, it is.
So they don't have to fucking sentence mix.
They literally count the polys. I can make this. And fucking Maya.
Alright, Trav, load up TF2.
Okay.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, but look what we're dealing with, man. You gotta draw the line somewhere. You gotta draw a fucking line in the sand, Tails. You gotta make a statement. You gotta look inside yourself and say, what was I willing to put up with today? Not fucking this.
Jesus Christ, Sonic.
If only you could. Once they have it so that you could put more like.
They don't inflect.
Yeah.
When there's an AI voice does not inflect on certain words, and that's how you can easily tell that it's AI.
It's got the breathing down though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the surprising part. Like he took breathing breaks. Like he's singing like fucking Chocolate Rain.
Christ. No. Now I'm just thinking of the guy from Deus Ex. What's his name?
JC Denton.
Yeah, JC, just doing the whole entire thing in AI.
I just love that you can hear the lip smacks. It's like,
yeah,
what a shame. What a rotten way to die.
Sir, get that out of your mouth. I don't know why. I just think he's always eating something when he's talking.
No, he's just got lips.
Okay. You know what? I think I might do a one and done for that game next.
For Deus Ex?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna get a good time out of that.
Really? Just for like trying a first level and get my first impression with it?
I mean, you might enjoy it. It's one of those slow burn kind of games.
Like it's one of those stealth. It's one of those stealth games that I absolutely love.
Oh wait, you've played it before?
I have played Human Revolutions, but I have not played.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Have fun.
Yeah. If anything, I love games where it slows down with the action. You can basically do like multiple different ways of like going into and I love them because it means hey, take my fucking time, go slow, and just take in environments. Because there was another game I did play. Hang on, let me pull my Steam real quick.
Hey John, what's with that quest to our west? Oh, you're talking about the quest marker on my mini-map? That is the relic quest that I can't do until I do Snowcloak. And thank you so much for reminding me, you piece of shit.
Yeah, because it reminds me much of Hitman, that's why.
Oh god, we're getting closer to it. No.
We have
to touch the thing. Or at least talk to the knight here. Yeah, this is the entry point for Snowcloak, but we're not doing Snowcloak yet.
You should probably do Snowcloak.
No, we're not doing Snowcloak yet. I don't think
You should probably
Snowcloak.
do
No, it's not
Snowcloak.
Snowcloak. Oh, we're introduced to
Isel?
Yeah, he's out here. Oh, no, is he Isel?
We'll see in a
Isel,
second.
Yeah, there she is. Jesus, that was perfectly timed. That was perfectly timed. Holy shit, why'd you do that?
Someone clip that.
Holy shit, that was cosmic timing.
It's sus!
I lead others to a treasure I cannot possess.
Amogus.
Blinky, have you tried the demo for the System Shock remake?
I have not.
I think you might like it. You should try it. Do one off of that. It's only like a 30-minute demo.
You know, is it up on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
System Shock. The Enhanced Edition?
No, hold on. I'll send you a link.
Oh, I see it. The demo. Hey, you know what? I'll do that.
Reminder: people can see your lights.
Yeah, which is why I actively choose to like porn.
I support all my porn friends. Hey,
Earlier,
you know what?
earlier you were talking about how ZX gave you a better rank for doing boss fights wrong. It reminded me, doesn't T require you to do a mechanic wrong to survive a later mechanic? It's not so much doing a mechanic, the Epic of Alexander. So shorthand we call it T. It's not so much doing a mechanic wrong, it's doing the mechanic differently. It's only wrong if you compare it to how the mechanic was resolved in the Savage version of the fight.
Mm-hmm. To give some clarifications, there's some AoEs you basically got to put on the sides or in the middle.
Oh, you can put it in the. You mean in the original Savage fight?
Yeah.
In the Savage fight, you put it in the edges.
Yeah, you put it on the edges.
Yeah.
But for the fight itself, you basically have to put it in the middle. But those guys are shirtless.
Yes. Well, they're working out. Yeah, because it kind of leads into. So Harshfont here is kind of a different character depending on the English, depending on the language you're listening in. In Japanese, Harshfont is really, I guess the best thing I can think of, the closest thing. So you remember the gym bros from Mob Psycho?
And this transpired at Snowcliffe.
That are all about like
fight on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like they're really enamored with like the physical body and peak performance and that sort of shit. Harshfont is kind of like that, but he's a little more provocative. Like he really likes the Warrior of Light, and like he's really into like looking out for like the physical body and that sort of shit in a way that makes him come off as like, is he hitting on me? Like he sounds very horny in Japanese. They tone it down in the English localization where he's just really fucking friendly.
As much as I would like to fathom this mystery.
And I mean, I don't really care at the end of the day. Harshfont's Harshfont. Like he's still a really cool character. Regardless, but it's like in the Japanese version, man, I think he'd probably fuck you if he had the chance.
Giving the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am
War as hell.
they can be relied upon to take appropriate action.
Apparently, they toned it down because they felt it was uncomfortable, but they apologized for it afterwards. I mean, I can take or leave it. He wants to fuck my character, you can fuck my character later, though. I'm pretty small.
But you don't get bigger.
Yeah. No, man. What I'm saying is I gotta get the stilts first, dude.
I could not well allow such an honorable...
You fucking stilts? Stilts? I don't know why, but my just
I'm saying he's fucking tall.
What I'm saying is two children in a trench coat. Well, what I'm saying is that two children in a trench coat are still two children.
I'm gonna...
let's not use children in this metaphor.
But I gotta say, Lalafell are not children, though.
Yeah, they're adults.
Yeah, they're adults. They're just short. You're gonna go to a fucking... What's the correct term? Is it little people?
Hey,
or
I'm
is it
sorry.
dwarf?
You're legally an adult, but you're not allowed to have sex because you look small.
You must be this tall to be adult. Like you're getting ready to ride a fucking roller coaster.
There's more than just the height.
Right.
They got baby face.
They got cutesy anime face. I mean, on that, I ain't gonna argue about that.
Johnny, you're going to Snowcloak.
What? No. We're going to I am. Oh, God. I keep doing that, dude. Like, I keep getting blue balled, which is appropriate because it's a snowy dungeon.
Don't worry, we're about to get that fixed next time.
No, but seriously, no. But what's the politically correct term for little people? Is it little people? Is it dwarves? I know midgets is not politically correct.
I need a reminder
No,
of this
not
too,
dwarves.
No, but like, what is it? That's why I'm asking though. Like, so that I know.
I'm going to Google.
Yeah, that's what
I think it's
Politically correct
I think it's
term for tiny person.
It just says
short
it
stature.
says Lalafell.
The term of people with a short stature, little person, and dwarf are commonly.
So it's little person, little people.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Because,
Yeah.
but
What
either
I'm
way,
looking at is it has the abbreviation of LP.
LP. Okay, so but still, like, you wouldn't go to a little person and say, call them a child just because of their small stature, you know. The only thing that I will agree that goes against all of those is that they have a very overly cutesy face, and it's like I really
They
wish
got the overly cutesy face, and then they got like the issue where like
Let's players.
Let's call them the Let's Players.
All right, what were you saying, Jason?
they got the cutesy face, and then they got like the like whenever you're drawing an infantile character,
yeah,
and you give them like the big hips,
childbearing hips.
well, like child hips,
Yeah.
pretty much. Where like
I
the
don't know.
head is the head proportion to the hips is weird.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you draw like a child character.
Quick, get some clothes. Get the clothes of the
not
chef.
You're the last person I'll give my uniform to.
Okay.
They all have
Goodbye.
good choices.
I mean, they don't
Are
all
there
have high.
any-
No, because there are different voice options for a lot of those where they could be deep as shit. Actually, speaking of not having high pitched voice, this fucker right here. This is Yu Yu Hase.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
In English, typical Lalafell voice. Listen to his Japanese voice if you ever get the chance, because this dude is deeper than Darth Vader.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to play a clip right now. Actually, let me see. Yu Yu Hase, Japanese voice actor. All right, I have
Yu
the
Yu
browser.
Hakusho.
All right, so I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna show the clip, but I'm gonna play the audio of what Yu Yu Hase, this character right here that I'm looking at, sounds like in Japanese. Right. That's Alphino talking to Yu Yu Hase.
どうもこうもご覧の通りですそうですすべてはエオルゼアのために
That
Jesus
is Yu Yu
Christ.
Hase's
I did
Japanese
not know
voice.
that.
And I gotta say, you know what? Nice.
Nice.
That voice came out of him. In the
Wait.
Japanese stuff.
That voice sounds familiar.
I think Lucid is probably thinking the same thing.
I am mad.
Who is this voice actor?
Triforce says Nobuyuki Hiyama.
Who?
I don't know.
Is it runs a Yakuza for? So the fucking Yakuza is in 14 now?
It's fucking Popo? I don't know who Popo is.
Some people are saying Joji
From Dragon Ball?
Nakata.
I mean, your gears mismatch. You're like an asshole.
I'm trying. This is before glamour, okay?
Who is this?
This was
voice
before
actor?
glamour.
Will Red. Here's your uniform.
Thank you.
Wait, Nobuyuki Hiyama. Wait, it is the. Wait, hold on. Ocarina of Time Link, that Nobuyuki Hiyama?
He has a low voice like that?
Whoa, really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question mark?
You're bullshitting. Hang on. You know what? Let's go to fucking.
His vocal range is phenomenal, if that's the case. No, not even. Where's the other guy? Why are you all the way up here?
Why are you all the way down there?
I mean, you know what, wise ass? Just for that, you're getting the uniform last.
Okay.
Yar days.
All right, let's check out his IMDb and see what he did.
Oh, what did he do?
Trying to find the voice.
Holy shit, this guy's got a history.
Yeah, he's a prolific voice actor. I'm sorry. Well, I guess proper Japanese term is seiyu.
He voices one of the characters in Mario Odyssey.
Which one?
Nice.
Topper.
Topper
voice.
No, I think you made that up.
It says Topper right here.
I don't care about your sexual preferences.
I need the receipts.
All right, give me like a couple of months. I'll clear top for you.
I'm a topper.
Are we sure that's the Japanese voice?
Apparently, he also did voice Pippin in Heavensward.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he also did the voice of Fierce Deity Link and regular Link, and Soul Calibur Link. I keep forgetting that character, like game exists.
Comrades,
He also voices Pippin in Realm Reborn.
You are now listening to Alphino's private army. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this. Blue mages. Alright, now commence the fish shopping ceremony. Do we have to? You're not getting enlisted unless you fucking do it. Now slap each other with a fish.
From this moment
I need the spells.
I declare you crystal braves. Let us mend this
No, Alphino, not that pose.
What? It's a fist pump.
Whether it be the beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Cartano, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea can
So what was this little army for again?
plague the realm.
A little.
To heal the world.
Heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Isn't like the science supposed to work in this show?
Is this well, yeah, but that's exactly what Nanamo was bringing up earlier. It's like, is this really a wise thing to do? We're basically letting a fucking 14, 15-year-old teenager run a private army.
This kid literally... Yeah, you know what? This kid just literally came out of nowhere and just said like, all right, this is my company now. I'm like...
That Crystal Brave salute, though, I think to this day is still unique.
It is.
Yeah, we never get access to that emote. Heal the world. My final... Do that, Midfilia.
Speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave...
I don't know why.
The world.
I don't know why. Whenever they do that pose, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, after the pose, they just shoot up the middle finger. As soon as you turn your back.
Leading the troops into battle.
President Scroob. Hail, Scroob.
We are
Change the world.
and do what must be done to save this land.
That single pink triangle is hanging on for dear life on that top.
Yeah. No, because it makes the shape of a heart, don't you see?
Oh, Trav, we're not going to worry about her forever.
Yeah. I fucking hate Minfilia's design.
Don't worry. We're not going to see her too much longer.
Shut up, dude. I mean, you didn't have to say it like that. Yeah, I say it every single time, man. I hate Minfilia's outfit. It's the heart on the chest, and it's the fucking butt window. That shit is just out there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
There was a Metal Gear branded BB gun.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You'll shoot your eye out.
No, like Metal Gear. And they had Snake as a Gundam twink.
Excuse me?
I mean, just look at the Discord.
I'm listening.
Why are you posting twink in Discord?
So I forget,
Because it's
isn't
not
Crow
titty.
the same
Wow.
Crow from 5? No. It's just a reference to... the name is in reference to the character from 5, but it's not the same Crow.
Dude, he's got a Triforce bag.
Kryl is alive?
Yes, he does.
The 12. I see.
Kryl?
Yeah. Well, because the island of Vala already disappeared at this point.
I shall pass on your
And the
words
students
to
of Aldessian have scattered.
We already getting to Kryl now?
Yeah. Because he becomes an important character in Heavensward.
I thought Kryl would be basically appearing in...
that my friend had survived.
No, she appears in Heavensward.
Some miracle it
Like, she physically appears in Heavensward.
No, I'm talking about her first actual appearance. I thought it was actually in Heavensward, but I totally forgot about it.
Well, no,
Man,
no, it is. Like, her first physical appearance is in Heavensward, but she's referenced as early as Realm Reborn.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It appears the etheric
Man,
disturbance
I'm just having lapses of memory lost for this
No, it's fine.
entire
Dude,
series.
like, when I was revisiting the plot earlier with a different character years ago, I was surprised. I was like, wow, they set that episode as early as here.
They already set up the Omega thing, right?
I wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
Now that you mention it, it's actually been rent-free in my
What the
head.
fuck?
What?
Heidelin silence portends most what ill I fear.
I don't know how to say this.
What's that?
I presently yet watch over us.
So Massachusetts is trying to pass a new bill where prisoners can get time off their sentence if they sell their organs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I kind of want to keep the Evenstar hat, because the Evenstar hat is actually a really good glamour piece for like a magician or... I love this hat. It is comically large.
Prison is about to become organ farm for rich people.
Right?
What the fuck?
Get the hat.
Yeah, I'm getting the Evenstar hat.
Damn
right.
right.
I feel everybody should have the hat at least. It's caster only though.
Yo, you know what would be great for that caster headpiece?
What's that?
Fucking summoner. And I summon Ramu's hat. Yeah. Carbuncle. It'd be adorable. It'll be like a little showstopper for your character too.
Only ninjas. Wish ninjas could wear the hat and say, well, pull a rabbit on my head. Ah, you fucked up a Mudra.
Can we eat the rich yet? I mean, they're eating our organs, so.
Yeah. I say it's only fair play.
With the nice Chianti.
Yeah.
All right. A little side note. This sets up to Heaven's Word.
Yeah.
Like, this was actually... No, because this was actually around the time of the first FanFest, where they were like, where are we going to go after this expansion? Where are we going to go? And this is basically the hint.
This castle, by the way, is unnecessarily detailed for something you cannot interact with. Holy shit, they set up Thornton here?
Mm-hmm. All right, who's ready to kill the Pope?
I'm gonna delete my face.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. This is patch 2.3.
Yep. They set it up this early.
Yeah. It wasn't the Pope.
The glory is mine.
The glory is mine.
You are worth.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Tweedledum.
Why are you guys in my house? Go home.
Emergency meeting.
All right. Which one of you is sus?
Yeah. Who's being cringe? All right, that's the end of... Holy shit, that took so long. I forgot how fucking long 2.3 was, man.
Yeah, dude, it's been a bit.
We got the new Defender of Eorzea title, which is actually not that bad of a title. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, next time we stream more Final Fantasy XIV with Romani, we are doing patch 2.4. I forgot the name of the patch. But
it's actually in your achievements thing, so you want to take a look.
Say what?
Yeah, look in your achievement.
Oh, you mean yeah, I guess so.
Memories of Ice, if I remember correctly.
Is it Memories of Ice?
Yeah, go to your
display filter categories. Let me see. Yeah, it's Dreams of Ice. Dreams of Ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
and then patch 2.5 is my left arm.
Man, they're not even subtle with that.
It's not very subtle at all. But so next time we're doing 2.4 Dreams of Ice. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That means we're gonna finally unlock Snow Cloak. And after we do Snow Cloak, we are immediately making a fucking U-turn to complete the Relic quest line and get my Kaiser Knuckles, because man, I got blue balled so hard when I was trying to do a Pounds of Flesh. But unfortunately, fate had other plans for me and Romani. So we're gonna call it a wrap there. That'll be all for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in and driving with us for the night. Always enjoy streaming this game with you guys. Let us find someone to raid. Oh, Ray's still streaming, but he's not gonna be streaming for long though because maintenance is soon. But we can give him some love. He is currently progressing through the Omega Protocol with his raid group, and I'm gonna wish him all the best. So yeah, just spam my emote. I don't know what the hell we would use for a raid hashtag, but if you can't think of anything, then just use my victory emote. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Okay.